last we left off, as the group had found themselves being regularly transported from one place to another due to some strange magic, and some of their new and old companions being put in harm's way, they ended up traveling with a separate group that had in their company Azazel and someone who seemed to be talking to Bora. After working with them to fend off a fire giant, a mind flayer, and someone that the other group seemed to have some kind of history with, they were then transported away, but not before Enoch gave them a gift. And they found themselves in the township of Honfleur, or the village of Honfleur. While there, they immediately sort of got into some shenanigans involving a fog cloud. Almost killed a man so that he could be resurrected to worship Henna. Made him believe that the moon is death. And then you guys decided that, maybe we'll take a break, rest up, heal our wounds. And went to the nearest tavern, and ended up getting into a dysfunctional conversation with multiple individuals, involving firing a man, going full Karen on some guards who were escorting you previously, and almost actually getting into a fight with an asshole bartender. And that's sort of where we'll start the session, as critics just sort of suck the life force out of the gentleman, and the gentleman responded by not dying and instead gutting critics. Give me a brief moment to quickly draw some kind of map so that you guys can understand the layout.
Okay. Clicky clacks today, or
No, your
digital dice that absolutely despise everybody.
actual digital dice. So you're not gonna get your bullshit physical bullshit rolls. Note how I said bullshit multiple times for obvious reasons. God, I hate your rolls.
Jealous of my bookie.
I'm jealous of your dice blowing you, yes. Yep. Everybody roll your initiatives, and then you're passed out in your room, yes. Yeah, you leveled up. Okay, I hate myself even more. Fantastic. You might not really hear, last, who the knows, 4 minutes of the recording, or at least your guys' side of it. Because I was talking to you on my phone while I was dealing with the stuff on my laptop and forgot that it may not pick it up clearly. So the first 4 minutes, whatever, might sound bullshit, who cares? You understand. I gave you the heads up, so nobody's surprised.
You're fine. Don't worry. Everything's okay.
Don't lie to me, you
So
son
what he's
of a
saying
bitch.
is Orin is flirting with you so he can try to get a better roll in initiative.
Yeah.
No?
Rune,
Yeah.
I'm judging you.
You know what? Fair. Also, go fuck yourself.
I told you I was gonna do it again at some point.
Do it again.
Full circle.
You know what? I wasn't expecting today. God damn it. I wanna die.
So, I want you to know I have been paid.
What does that mean?
Oh, nice.
That is good.
You're gonna find out.
Oh, now I get it. Fuck off.
Well, I guess I'll put this other dice box up since I even pulled out my demon dice that actually hate me.
Your demon dice can go, I don't know, straight to hell for all I care.
Well, I mean, it is the Descent into Avernus set, so...
See, my Descent into Avernus set loves me.
Mm-hmm.
Does
But
your
that's not
Descent into
the set I
Avernus
used to
dice
play.
love you as much as my Witchlight Carnival ones?
No, but I have a set that hate me as much as your Feywild dice love you.
Mhm.
I have rolled no higher than a fucking 5 on that set of dice every single time.
Damn it, I hit the wrong button. That's the button I wanted to hit.
I am on my tablet today, so all of my rolls I'm gonna just type in what I got because I
Nice.
don't have the extension.
Nice, give me half a second to lower the volume so it doesn't blow out your ears later. Alright. And almost got tokens up and then it'll be done. It is very quick. Okay, critics, you are now Dregnir for the token. I do not care. Whatever, make fun. Who cares?
Clickety clackety, don't talk backety.
Clickety clackety, you're gonna get a fucking smackety.
You should have said clickety clackety, don't talk.
Yeah, clickety clackety, Creed your fucking Bora now.
Well, okay.
I feel like Reed would just sit there and be like, I have tits.
No, he would be standing there like, why am I tall? Where's my tail?
Why am I tall? Where's
Clickety
my-
clackety,
so then the
Leah
next thought
poofed out
is,
of existence
why
for
do
a
I have
moment.
tits?
Also, like, Roll20 won't actually load a map on
Hmm.
my tablet, so I am in the dark.
Somebody live stream for Zane.
Wait, no, it finally loaded.
Okay, good. Never
Yay.
mind. Zane can go f himself.
You know what? Maybe I will.
Mhm.
What? I don't know why I put Solana's token. It means nothing.
She's napping.
Because she can still be a target.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Creed, you're actually Creed.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't need 15-foot tall Creed.
Can I be 15 feet tall?
No, not you. You don't get a. Okay, critics are no longer Dregnir, you're critics.
Sweet.
Though I did accidentally make your token huge, so made you a 50. Okay.
That roll is shockingly consistent.
Mm-hmm. Remember who's left. We have Hannah, Enoch, Orin, Critics, and Creed. Am I missing anybody?
Sanity.
I said anybody, not the thing that I lack.
Did Creed go back down? I thought Creed was upstairs too.
He is upstairs,
on the
but I have
stairs.
him, like, on the map, and I'll tell him when he's actually, like, down the stairs.
Orin had walked out when they started going Karen.
All right, so I'll
I'm,
say
like,
you're by
on the
the.
wrong map.
I'll say you're by the door. Huh? What?
I'm also on the kingdom map.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm just setting up the battle map before I
Oh, okay. I thought other people were
Okay.
doing it.
Okay, I got concerned.
fight on the kingdom map. Do it. For my amusement.
We're fighting the
We
whole
will
kingdom.
fight like kings.
Mm-hmm.
Queen. I already am.
Yes, the Queen of Vanity.
I thought that was a deadly sin.
You know, it's very weird to be using my fucking tablet for this, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's really funny is we're actually only one player short from being able to call ourselves the 7 deadly sins.
Fair.
Deadly on the emphasis on the deadly.
I almost give Henna control of critics.
Would have been deadly.
Atmosphere.
My God.
Oh, Al, did you see the picture I shared?
No, I have not seen anything. I literally jumped in, called you guys, finished up what I was doing, and jumped into the thing. I do not know what's going on. All I know is you guys were talking about Zodiacs, and I would have loved to talk about that if I wasn't slowly dying.
I shared it again for you.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to have a chance to look for the next, 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, you're good.
If you want to describe it to me, then go for it.
There is no way to describe this picture.
Pufferfish.
That was a heavy sigh.
I'm sick.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of your bullshit.
What have I done?
Everything.
You're a bystander, that's what you've done.
I was on the bench.
I was over on the bench.
And I was over on the bench.
Poor pufferfish.
Let's reenact the gift.
Smart.
You
Spot the
come
difference,
near me.
honestly.
You
Other
come
than the
near me,
fact
I
that
punch
you're
you.
being smacked. There you go. Spot the difference.
Well, the goddamn
See, I like your gift better than my brother's.
There, you people can now see.
Aha.
Okay,
Chutzpah.
okay. Now, I don't care what you rolled before, because I have to clear this. Give me a second. I need everybody to re-roll their initiatives. I don't care whether you did well or terrible or in between. Click on your token and roll initiative.
Oof, the worst of the 3.
I mean, you're at least in the middle range, so if the dude rolls lower than you, then you got something going.
You mean not
It's a
dying?
chaos.
Oh,
See if you can get better.
this is not good.
you know, I think it's sort of good that Enoch's going last, because you guys have a chance to end this before Enoch,
Creed also got a 4.
chaos
Well, let me
makes this
ask,
chaotic.
Does my Tides of Chaos replace the roll, or does it act as an advantage? Because that
Uh,
was the idea.
It Tides of Chaos gives you advantage, so you just have advantage.
So that would be 16, because that was with Tides of Chaos.
Cool. Let me.
Then yeah,
change it.
Creed's going last.
Cool. Enoch's currently first. Did you click on your token and roll initiative?
He's on his
I
iPad and can't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
Oh,
4.
Cool. What about Orin?
5.
Y'all. What about Henna? Oh, she rolled 7. Good. Okay, fantastic. Sensibility be damned.
Street spots.
You ain't never getting me to a secondary location.
You said 5 for Creed?
4.
You should have just gone with my
Orin is
5.
5.
You can't replace.
Okay, for half a second I thought Orin didn't exist on the map. I was like, where the f is he? You're not ghosting me, you son of a bitch.
That is because he is underneath turn order.
Yeah.
Well, you can move that around.
I did. I moved it. Which was the only reason why. Stop that.
What?
I accidentally put his turn order as backslash. I don't even
Yes.
know what to do with that one.
He goes first and last all at the same time.
Apparently. God, now let me roll initiative for the civilians and the dude you just gutted.
Technically, he gutted me. I drained his vitality.
Sure. What is it? Semantics, that's what I was meant to say.
Getting initiative and semantics confused.
I'm just upset that I'm gonna lose my first worshiper outside of people I know. We don't kill that man now. I didn't make this choice.
Please highlight this man and highlight the person who's inheriting this when we're done killing people.
Cool. I'm gonna put a little mark for the dude that you saved earlier. I'm gonna have like a little green mark over him.
Okay.
I'm gonna put down like a little.
Widower that we want to give this place to.
I'm gonna like the dude next to you. Henna's the dude with the peg leg that you basically fired on behalf of the dude you may just murder.
Okay, that man. All right. Do I end comment or do I save my butler?
Your choice. He's drunk as fuck.
I'm gonna save that man.
I need to find a name generator real quick.
On the bright side, all the civilian sends your follower rolled a natural 1 for their initiative.
Are they fighting us too? Why?
They're not fighting, but you know, they just watched someone stab someone else and somebody else drain this vitality from somebody.
Which I mean, fair.
And they're about to watch literally everybody else's turn.
Find it funny how on my screen it goes whoever rolled an 11, Henna with 7, Enoch with 16, me with 4, Orin with 7, and then the villagers with 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it is right now.
So, Orin, what's your dex modifier? What's Orin's dex modifier?
Orin's?
Yeah.
+2.
Okay.
I don't like that.
No, it's because the dude who Henna saved earlier also rolled a 4. I just wanted to know if you had a lower dex than him to see which one of you went first.
Orin has a 5. Creed has the 4.
Or a what?
Do they? I don't know. Orin says 7. What? I don't know what's happening anymore.
I rolled a 3 + 2 = 5.
Okay, fair enough. Then that was meant for Creed, and for Creed, I know he has like a +1 at the very least. Wait, do you have a +1, +2? What
Yeah,
is it?
I rolled a 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, okay, you're still first. Yeah. And this guy.
like how right now our text chat is just filled with gifs of John Mulaney.
We went from puffer fishes to John Mulaney real fast.
Cool. First initiative is Enoch.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
He really doesn't have a dog in this fight. He doesn't know critics more than just being a pawn in the grand scheme of things, so he's perfectly fine with letting them duke it out, so he's gonna come to the queen and ask, "Oh, things are getting dicey. Shall we do it, queen?"
I have a job for you.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Say nothing.
Say psych right now.
Psych. I'm saying
Say
psych.
psych right the fuck now.
Say psych. Now.
Also, Orin is by the door, like right next to it. All right. So, yeah, I guess Orin is just Enoch is just spending his turn talking to Henna. I assume, right?
For instructions taking my whole turn? That would be the question.
I don't know. What's Henna telling him to do? You can quickly mention what you want him to do.
I want him to take my follower and get him out of here.
All right.
Gotta be more specific than that.
That's the green dot guy. Just save him, make sure he's okay. Like, he doesn't get cut off in anything. So take him somewhere safe. Safe by everyone else's standards, not just yours.
Not just
Hyper-specific phrasing. My God.
That's what I'm being tasked with doing. That's what Enoch shall do. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
So that's gonna start with the Surge, because I was smart and did my Tides of Chaos right before battle.
Whee! Just instantly fireballs the next 90 feet around him.
no.
I mean, out of the deadly options I have at my availability, that might be one of the more tame options.
Magnus,
I mean,
swear.
you know, compared to insta-death, a fireball...
Oh no, it's only 3 digits.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's only 3 digits, I'm worried.
That's probably not one you'll need to be worried
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
about.
think it's the
That's
3,000.
probably one that I need to be worried about more, because a lot of those are just caster based.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the 3,000s are the ones that get pretty heinous.
The 9,000s are world ending. The 7,000s are a lot more area
Yeah.
involved.
The 3,000s, I think, are just really weird. What is it?
Okay. Caster can't use missile weapons for 1 week.
Cool, so I guess he ain't gonna be using a gun.
I can't use a gun and bow, or I guess throw rocks.
Or use a crossbow. I mean, I guess I would also have to say you couldn't use catapult.
This is, for the spell I just used, this is the perfect race. Bunny Knock makes his return.
Oh no.
Yes.
As Enoch turns into a adult rabbit folk,
Nice.
and he is just
Weren't you
going
like an
to
infantile dragonborn?
yes.
Please know I had an entire plan for what I was going to do when the session started, and I immediately threw the entire thing away and I'm doing something completely different.
Amazing. Make a plan. Think of
I had
the...
a different job for Enoch is the thing when I went with this instead.
Think of a plan for a week. Make a plan. Immediately throw a plan away. Set world on fire.
Let me
Okay.
do what my plan was.
Alright, so,
So,
yeah.
Rune, with Expeditious Retreat, I automatically get the dash action. Can I also use my normal action to dash once more?
Is the casting for, Expeditious Retreat an action?
It is a bonus action. I should
Alright, then you're
have
good. Then, yeah, you can use your action to dash.
So, Jesus, gonna take everything. This is a big bar.
Woo!
Yeah, Enoch's just parkouring off all the tables and whatnot to get there, and he'll get up to the guy and kind of, oh, come now, we need to go. The queen
Okay,
has asked
so
that you
so
go
what
find a
happens
safe
is when
place.
Enoch casts Expeditious Retreat, you guys all watch as a bunch of abyssal penguins like come out of the ground, lift him up, and then just move along with him as he's sort of like just standing in one place as he's being moved by the abyssal penguins.
I want to imagine instead of parkour, they're like tossing Enoch into the air over chairs and catching him on the other side.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
In that case, he'll stand on his little parade of abyssal penguins that apparently the spell has conjured. Look towards the man. Come now, we must make haste.
Wait, what? He's looking at the penguins.
Enoch will kind of like grab his hand and start leading him. But
All
that's
right.
all my movement, so it's gonna be next turn before I can actually get out of here with him.
Sure, he just sort of jumps onto your back, piggyback style, like, I've trusted you before. The moon is death. Let's go, penguin man!
Wait, what's that gonna
Oh,
do to
he's a
that
quick
guy's
learner.
head
This
because
is
of the
good.
role where people are gonna flock to try to touch just the hem of Enoch's loincloth?
Eventually, yes.
Yeah. I mean, he might not be one of those people, he just might be a person. But yeah.
Have you mentioned? Sounds good.
Alright. Next in initiative, it is Critics.
Token and have you used that? So
Critics. No parle
Alright,
anglais.
I need to roll my con save to see if I can maintain concentration too.
Right, he did like 40 something damage to you. So yeah, you're gonna have
There's actually
to,
probably no way I'd be able to do it. Then.
yeah, you're gonna have to roll like a 20 something con save.
The highest I'd be able to do is a 22.
Yeah, I don't, like, I think
50
it's,
something for that damage.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's actively impossible for you to,
which is like I just opened one and I was like, oh.
alright. So yeah, what do you roll for the con save?
I'd just let it drop and then we'll deal with that. Please make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Yes, baby.
Sure. No, you bastard. Okay, there. Failed, because the digital dice hate everybody equally.
So that's 22 psychic damage.
Cool, he's unconscious. Next up is his turn. He's gonna make a death save.
Do I have anything I can do violent that is a bonus action?
Nope, because you used a spell, and I don't think you can't cast a spell as a bonus action already. He managed to make one was death saving throw, so that's his turn. Hannah, you're up. Unless you have any other thing you're doing as a bonus action that isn't a spell, or movement critics, because the dude's unconscious. Or
Oh, if
dying.
he is unconscious, I am at least going to step away from him.
Sure, you can move your distance. Alright,
Anna, you're up.
yeah. You see the guy dying.
I just, oh. I've got nothing at this point. I think now that Henna is relatively secure in the fact that her follower is going to be okay, she's just going to start leaving.
Alright, Hannah, make me a wisdom check.
Okay. That'll be a 14.
Okay. You hear in the back of your mind, not an odd voice, just a sort of memory that sort of plays for you. You're the greatest. You're so cool. I can't believe it that you're so forgiving.
Oh, that voice is a lie.
Well, I see what you've done here.
However, the plot has to happen.
Uno reverse, bitch.
And Uno reverse. I'm gonna start heading up Barkeep.
Okay. I mean, he's pretty far away, so you're gonna have to use all your movement, I think.
Yeah. hold on.
Unless you happen to have healing word or something else, or whatever you're doing.
No, I have to touch him. So if I use, how far can I go if I use my action to run as?
60 feet. So next turn you can use the rest of your 30 feet to get to him, and then action to do whatever you want.
Okay, so I'll end up like right there. There we go. That's right, I think. It should be 30 now. Yeah, alright. Okay, and that's it, I'm done.
Okay. Orin, you're up. Who jumped in? Oh. We have the Dakotan.
The chosen one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's here.
mute yourself, boy.
You guys watch as being teleported in is the chosen one.
No. What has Orin heard having walked off?
He's heard, he's heard, oh, what is that weird, why is that thing getting close to me? Then he heard, oh, fuck, what are you doing? And then you heard the sounds of, like, a giant insect clacking and, like, hissing. Then you heard the sound of a body thudding, followed by, you heard someone scream, "You, go tell the guards that we have someone from the Order of the Black Flame," and then you heard a body thudding, and then you hear movement.
I don't know. Why do y'all do this to me?
It is you.
He's gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to have him nope the fuck out.
I was about to do the same, but alas.
Coward.
Alright. Orin's dead to the world. Cool. It is now the people's turn.
It's me?
Yeah, they're all saying fuck no and running. Oh wait, no, sorry, yeah, it is your turn. I don't know why they put the commoners before you, but yeah, it's your turn, Creed.
Yeah. 1, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to here. I see everything that's happening, right?
Yeah, you see everything sort of just play out. Critics cast some spell, and the dude erupt with blood. Henna walking towards the guy, looking begrudging and grumbling. Orin noping the fuck out, and Enoch being carried by abyssal penguins, and piggybacking the half-orc guy while he's in a bunny man form. Okay. Also, can we just state for the record, canonically, Enoch in bunny person form looks like Springtrap?
Yes, please.
Like
who?
Springtrap.
So, would I know that someone?
You haven't.
How do I
I was
word
gonna say
this?
you didn't see the context as to what it started. All you saw is what just happened. So the dude's laying down on the ground, barely breathing. Critics is running away, and it looks like he's severely cut from like waist to chest.
Does it look like... Did I overhear the guy saying that we were part of the Order of the Black Flame?
You heard someone. You heard him say, "There's someone here from the Order of the Black Flame." Go
Does
tell
it
the
look
guards.
like anyone is, like, going to get the guards?
It looks like a bunch of people are about to run. Possibly one of them. It also looks like Enoch's about to run, and you don't know if he's gonna get the guards. You don't know what his deal is.
Honestly, he wouldn't even know what to do at this point.
Honestly.
Cool.
So I used all my movement to get down to where I could see everything.
Yeah.
And his turn is going to just be saying out loud, "I left for 2 minutes, what the fuck is happening?"
Tell her to come downstairs. I already did. Tell her to come downstairs. Sorry, you were saying? What's his action?
He just says out loud, "I left for 2 minutes, the fuck did I miss?"
Fair. People running. That's what the next person's turn is. Do you want to just take the dodge action, so that in case anything happens,
Yeah.
you can get advantage on dex saves and a disadvantage on attacks against you?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Great. Okay. What do you want for dinner? Huh? I'll order. What do you want me to order? Yeah, I'm gonna order something. What do you want? Come here so I can hear you. Write it down and bring it to me. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, the people are running. They're dashing towards the door. I don't think any of them can really get there proper. Let me just double check. One of them is basically going to use their entire action to dash outside. The one who had the peg leg. The one who's next to Henna can only get about 60 feet. So maybe like 15 feet away from where Orange Token is. The one below Enoch is going to dash and get out. And the one 10 feet away from the half-orc guy is going to get just to the door. So now the door is sort of blocked by him. Top of initiative, it is Enoch again. You're piggybacking the guy. I assume you just action, bonus action, movement, boogie out.
90 feet of movement with the.
Sure. You just bulldoze through everybody who was in your path, just knocking them out of the way with your congregation of parading penguins.
And precious cargo. Don't forget the precious cargo.
The precious cargo being paraded by penguins.
Enoch's just at the helm of the penguins, pointing forward.
Sure. Critics, you're up.
I love everything about that.
That is still the best poor choice of font I've ever seen. Well, you know what? Homie pissed me the hell off. I need him to make another save, this time intelligence.
Okay. Mind sliver. What's your DC? 16?
16.
God, let me see the stats. By the way, for anybody looking back on this, I'm rolling using guard stats, but that's only because I don't want to have to swap through 15 different sheets because it takes up a lot of processing on my laptop, so...
This is fair.
This is fair.
So yeah, it's not just me fudging the rolls, it's actually just keeping things simple for my laptop. Alright. Okay, yeah, no, he actually does pass barely, so...
So
continue.
nothing. Because that was a cantrip.
Yeah, so it's fine. You didn't waste a spell slot, but yeah, he passed. So, anything else you're doing?
Yeah, because that consumed my action.
Okay. You gonna use movement or no?
Double check my stuff. Not have my usual thing. Yeah.
Huh?
All done.
Okay.
Fail that save.
Do you say fail that save?
Yeah, I'm saying it's his turn.
Okay. You know what, I'll just roll this. That's a failure.
Nothing like making a enemy out of an assassin.
What do you mean?
Just assume this guy's an assassin.
Honestly, I'm just using whatever tokens I have on hand.
I'm just making the assumption here. It's Enoch's assumption that he's a, I don't know.
Henna, you're
I'll
up.
figure it out later.
Alright, so I'm gonna move the rest of the way over to here. And I am going to on this man.
Okay. Critics, you see the guy that you were thing, start breathing again. Okay. That your action? Nothing bonus action or anything else?
I'm just gonna like I guess I'm just gonna look down at this guy and just be like, just stay behind me. And I'm gonna do my best to make sure you make it out of this alive.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ta-da!
Give me a sec. The screws full. I don't know, I haven't been to that house in days. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the green one is... No, it's here, like, down here. Okay, so you have to come back and grab them?
The fact that you approve makes me feel warm inside.
Wait, what is she doing? I stepped away.
She healed Barman and told him to stay behind her, and she'll do her best to make sure he makes it out alive.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. What are your 27? Congrats. I mean, to be fair, you have plausible deniability. The only person who's attacked him is the four-armed motherfucker. So, he looks to you and he says, he just sort of like nods his head and like coughs up a little bit of blood and like spits it and just sort of lays there. Not really fully possuming, but at least not making any active movements. Their turn? Movement or anything else?
Yeah, no, I don't have any slots for Bardic Inspiration left, so that's it, yeah.
Alright. Orin walks away. People keep running. Creed, you're up. I know you're before the people, but they're still gonna do that nonetheless.
Yeah, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. With that movement.
Just executes him.
No, I'm thinking, does he want to use his dash so he can take his money back?
You'd have to... You know what? Do you have your bonus action? Yeah, you'd have your bonus action. I mean, if you want to use your action to dash, I'll allow you to just sort of grab your money.
Yeah, he wants his 10 gold back. That was, like, so bad.
Like, I'll say that you see... No, I'll say that you see your gold on the counter. Like, it's not on him.
Yeah, he's just gonna grab his 10 gold. put it back in his satchel.
I'll say roll me a sleight of hand at advantage because the dude was just knocked out on the ground and this is all happening simultaneously. You might be able to grab it without him noticing.
Alright. Sleight of hand. First one was a 16. I'm glad you said advantage. The other one was a 3.
I mean, you
So
rolled
16.
I was gonna say you rolled 16 first, so you're fine. 16.
Yeah.
You see from the angle you can't really see his face, and he seems to be laying down. And he just seemed to have gotten up, and he seems a little focused on what Henna's saying. You think he might have gone away with it?
I have my money back.
You do.
I'm good with that.
The rat man is satisfied.
Yeah, the rat man is satisfied.
I'm
So yeah, now he's just kind of around the corner of the bar, just staring at Henna and the guy on the floor, and it's just like, what's going on?
Okay. Enoch's up. Continue to dash. Critics, you're up. You see the guy. You see Henna go over and light appears around her hands, and you hear slight coughing coming from the direction of what happened.
Make that save again.
Int. Okay.
Kill this man with a headache.
That I believe. What's the? Yeah, he failed. So
He takes 4 psychic damage, and on his next save, he's going to have to subtract a d4.
cool. Henna healed him for 5. So for now, he's still conscious. Henna, you watch as the guy is just thing. Then you guys hear some kind of like chittering, whispering, and then the dude starts leaking blood and gray matter from his ears, eyes, and nose.
Fucking hell. I knew I should have used higher levels.
That's a disturbing image.
Hey, psychic damage ain't fun. It's basically just long form or short form cerebral hemorrhaging. But yeah.
Yeah, all y'all hear is clicking.
Either way, so yeah, the critic's turn. The dude's still conscious. Henna, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna heal him again. Only stronger this time.
I will heal him with the power of strength.
And then I'm going to like look over my shoulder at Creed now, not that far from me, and go, that weirdo who came back with us from the battle apparently is trying to murder this man.
Can I respond or no?
Yeah, you can respond as long as it's not like a full-on conversation. You can quickly say something back.
No, he's just gonna say, with how he charges, I'm not surprised.
And I would like to hit her head on the side of the bar.
Sure, Creed, you watch the relatively short drow woman turn her head towards you, say this to you, how you respond, and then just headbutt the edge of the bar as hard as she can, causing a trickle of blood. You take 1 point of damage, Henna.
Alright. Worth it.
You take 1 point of attempted concussion damage.
Worth it.
To shatter or not to shatter?
Oh, not shattered.
Dangerous
Oh,
game.
crap.
Oren, you're up. You continue walking, I assume, unless you want to say otherwise. People keep running. Creed, you're up.
He's gonna just carefully walk over 5, 10, 15, and he is going to heal. Let me roll my thing. Cast Cure Wounds. For a total of 8 healing.
Okay, so currently he has 1 plus 16, 16 plus 8, My mind is shattered. 24 points of health. Okay, yeah. He's looking a lot healthier. Not fully, but he definitely looks like he can take a hit or two now.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Creed?
Yes.
Alright. The people run away. Enoch continues to take the man to safety. Critics, you're up.
For my free action bit of this, if that's really how you feel, little one, and then I am going to cast Shatter, but not where you're expecting.
On himself.
Mm-hmm.
So you're casting it on critics?
Yep. Right here.
May I ask why?
Petty.
Fair?
The
Okay.
person who was shrugging off Henna's spells and showing himself to be a threat to Henna, shrugging off Leah's spells and showing himself to be a threat to Leah, when Critic steps in and tries to distract and say, no, you're not gonna go fuck with them, because all he saw was him moving aggressively out from behind the bar,
Okay, I get it, yeah.
is now being blamed for attacking for no reason, so he's just gonna nuke himself.
Okay, you're unconscious? I think you only had 1 HP, so yeah.
Yeah, he only had 1 HP.
The dude is just gonna still lay there. Henna, you're up. Critics... You saw Critics cast something, and then he just sort of exploded.
You should be very familiar with the spell he cast, too.
Well, to be fair, I think Henna was unconscious during all that.
It very well might have been, and whether or not I was, I believe you were referring to the time when I was blackout drunk during the session. So
Yeah. Both Amy and Henna do not remember that, so she's just like, what the hell is that spell?
Whoops.
But yeah, I'll say combat has ended.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's anybody else really doing anything. Most of y'all are either running or trying to keep the dude conscious. I don't know. Combat has ended. Y'all can do what you want. What's everybody doing?
All right. So I'm gonna like kind of just like hand the barkeep off to Creed and just be like, make sure he's fine. And then I'm gonna head outside because I'm sure we're gonna have to deal with some people now.
Sure. You gonna do anything about critics or no? Like at least stabilize him with the medicine check or no?
I'll use my whatchamacallit, my healer's kit to stabilize him, make sure he doesn't.
Sure, roll me a medicine check.
Then I lost it. There it is. Okay. That'll be an 8.
Unfortunately, you don't think that you're really helping deal with his wounds. Yeah, he doesn't regain any HP.
Okay. I mean, I was just gonna use the healer's kit on him because that makes sure that someone's stabilized and doesn't have to make death saves.
Yeah, but at least your first attempt didn't work. Do you want to try it again? But critics will have to make a death save. That's 1 failure. Yeah, you can make another attempt if you want, Henna.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's another failure. Critics, another death save. Okay, that's 1 pass. You can make another attempt, Henna.
This isn't going well.
Okay, you finally stabilized him. You see that he's starting to breathe, and then you just sort of like compress and get like a gout of blood, like to sort of get him to cough it up. And this like his blood is like this greenish blue, like liquidy ichor. It doesn't seem to be red. Very strange. And yeah, he seems to be stabilized.
And it's just gonna lean over his unconscious body and go, "We're gonna talk about this," and then get up and walk away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
sorry.
What's Creed doing? Enoch, you sense the presence of the queen. I don't know, having done the job.
I done the job?
Yes, you feel like you have done the job, Enoch. Orin, I don't know if you just keep wandering. What's Creed doing with the bartender?
He's kind of helping him sit up and get used to being awake again,
Yeah,
and is just
Hmm.
judging him silently, and will eventually say out loud, "This is why you don't overcharge people."
He just sort of like leans up against the bar, sort of leans his back, coughs up a bit, and spits some blood. Last time I checked, you weren't the one who attacked me. Or that foreign freak was.
I know. You still don't overcharge people, and you don't treat people like they can be thrown away. People like that.
You know, you don't have to try and push your morals on me. Or you at least you at least magically healed me or whatever, so you can take your cash back.
Oh, I already did, thank you.
Mhm. At least now I don't. At least now you got my blessing, so I don't have to report you to the guards or the soldiers.
Why would you report us to the guards?
I'd report you for stealing gold.
Well, see, that's the fun part about being a pirate, is, most of the time, nobody cares.
Let's not talk too much. We're gonna get back into trouble quick. Just go and sleep, damn it. We all need rest.
Are you telling me that you guys
Can we
want to go
not?
to sleep after having two, like at least one horrendously tough fight and one quick skirmish with a bartender?
Yeah,
Just saying.
he's gonna just grin, note the, pirate background, just tap his shoulder and say, but, the past is the past. And he gets up and starts to go back to his room.
Sure. What is everyone else doing in this time?
I went outside to potentially meet with guards to see if I can get this shit sorted.
Cool. Yeah, you see like a few people running for the guards. I assume you follow them.
Yeah.
You pass by Orin, who I think is just calmly walking down the street, just tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at Orin and just kind of motion for him to come with. And I'm just gonna go, we're gonna fix it, let's go.
Fine.
You also find your servant and your newest acolyte.
And I'm gonna look at them going, are you guys okay? Like, did everything turn out alright for you?
That was the best piggyback ride ever. Woo!
Great, I'm glad you're having a good time. Everything's sorted in the bar.
Is it?
We're gonna try and work. Yes, the bartender lived, alright? And that, I count that as a win. Sammy would be proud. But
Would he?
what would you know of it?
Enough.
That's not the point, anyway.
That's not the point.
Trying to keep it together right now. Let's just talk down the guards before they try to arrest critics. Which I don't even know why I'm bothering to stop, but we're going to. And we'll make this work.
Okay, so you guys follow the people to the guards, and they're immediately like they find the soldiers who were escorting you earlier and left. Doesn't take too long because it was only like 40 seconds after they left that this shit happened. So they go over and are explaining what happened with critics and the bartender and whatnot. So what do you want to say, because you get there around the same time? Like, what do you want to input?
So I'm not gonna deny anything. Just go ahead and be like, yes, this happened. It just so happens that our companion is very overprotective of us and misinterpreted the situation. And he was just trying to look out for us, and it was an entire misunderstanding. The barkeep is okay. I'm going to pay him for our rooms, and it'll be fine. Everything is okay now. We've worked it out.
Good thing you can't roll lower than a 19.
I'll throw that persuasion now.
That's not even a persuasion check. You just admitted to it.
When it comes to a medicine check. Flashbacks to Kyler.
You didn't
trying
even have to
make
roll
one more.
a persuasion. You just admitted to it. That has nothing to do with persuasion.
No, my persuasion is that it's okay. Okay.
That is not how the law works. And they immediately start making their way back towards the bar. Like all, like, I think it's like 6 of them. They bring all of you along. I don't know how long, like, I think your spell ends, your expeditious retreat is only like a minute, right, Enoch?
It's 10 minutes. I have it.
Yeah,
10
so,
minutes, whatever that counts.
yeah, so halfway, like 3/4 of the way through the journey back to the tavern, the penguins dive back in, the abyssal penguins dive back into the ground. So yeah, you guys all get to the tavern. Creed is back in his room. The bartender is sort of just sitting in a chair, eyeing Critics' body with a dagger in hand, just sort of like, or a dagger sort of like on the table, just sort of looking like contemplating what to do. When you guys all enter and the guards say, "Alright, what happened here?" Looking towards the barkeep. Yeah, so while I was trying to do some business after you guys left, this one was trying to haggle down the price. I said no a few times. I took a step out of the bar because someone else, a weird pet, was getting close. Don't like pets. And the next thing I know, this one tried to suck the blood out of my veins. And like one of the people who were at the tavern were like, yeah, honestly, it was pretty fucked up. Like, I've never seen someone's skin go as sallow as that. That was horrifying. And then they're just look towards Curtis' body. It's like, the hell is that? Yeah, so you remember the tall lady that was traveling with these folks? Yeah, turns out, what if that was the lady. And then you see like one dude in the back just like shudder, like the dude who Leah like caught staring up Lady Dimitrescu up and down.
He's been kink shamed without being kink shamed.
Exactly. And they're like fucking forearm. Okay, just get 2 of the cuffs. We're taking them to the brig. Or to the prison. Come on. If you want your friend back, you're either gonna have to pay the fee or they're gonna have to do the time. Or wait
How
till
much is
the
the
trial at the very
fee?
least. Sorry, what was that?
How much is the fee?
So what happened exactly? They quickly go through the thing. It's like, okay, yeah, so assault and attempted murder. It's gonna be about... Sorry, let me actually see. It's gonna be about 50 gold pieces. Cool, you are 1/5 of the way of paying off Critics' fee.
Yeah. And is just staring at Critic's unconscious body on the floor right now. Just dead-eyed, staring like,
Is it
do I
worth it?
care this much? Do I really care 50 gold much?
Wait, a platinum is... I thought a platinum was 100 gold pieces.
No, it's 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 platinum is 10 gold pieces, 1 gold is 10 silver, so on and so on.
We do not acknowledge Electrum.
What is Electrum?
Electrum is the red-headed stepchild.
I mean, Creed can contribute 10 gold pieces.
Does the queen really want him to be released?
I'm just gonna look at Enoch and go, do I care 50 gold much, Enoch?
Do you? Enoch has it. He can give you some... He will give the queen gold.
I don't want... Okay. She's asking your opinion because out of everyone here right now, you're the only she cares about.
I mean, Enoch
Orin standing directly next to her.
Enoch the character has no care for this man other than his part in the prophecy. As the player, I mean, it's shitty to leave someone behind, but I feel like half of him just wants to play his other characters, so I don't know. I leave it completely up to you. I am so indifferent about the whole matter. I've got plenty of gold.
Player knowledge-wise, I am indifferent. I can keep up with critics. I can move on to the unnamed nightmare that will be the antithesis of Henna in every way, shape, and form. So it truly does come down to what does the player of Henna choose to do.
Hey, Rune, can I roll another wisdom check?
Sure.
These are the tough decisions you must make as queen.
Yeah, they're like these other ones.
Can I make another wisdom check and possibly get more
Yeah.
voices in my head?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can. I said sure, go for it.
Just do a little bit of light reading. Really go to your book to figure out.
Okay, you think about it. At this point, I should just put down a morality check on Henna's character sheet.
Really?
We've known him for like 20 minutes, and he's already caused us 50 gold worth of damage.
I mean, to be fair, Leah was literally about to murder the dude, or at least attempt to, so it would have been double the price if both of them got involved.
How much gold is left?
I know.
50.
Yeah, it was 50
full
gold.
or-
It was 50 gold.
Yeah.
So, like, 1 platinum from Henna and, I don't know, whatever else.
Enoch, I'll just go ahead and tell you, Enoch wouldn't keep secrets. Enoch's got 146 gold on him, so he's got the money.
I have 123 gold on me.
Yeah.
Whether I care that much or not is the question.
Yeah, I mean,
Easily pay for it.
Oh
It all
yeah,
boils down to
report it.
you
what
can also
does
just
the
take
player
out...
choose to decide Henna does.
I was gonna say, you could also just choose to take some of the money that, or all of the money that Critics has, and use that money to pay at least part of his
What?
bail. Huh?
That is
What?
in gold.
Okay, he can pay at least a fifth of his own thing.
Okay, so I'm going to take Critic's own money to pay for that. The 10 gold.
Okay.
It's
I
20.
will put.
I'm sorry, it's 20, so you only have to cough up 30.
Okay.
So I'll pay the 20 from Critic's own pocket, and then I will pay. I will put in 15,
All right.
and I'll
So
be like,
that's
somebody
35.
else put 15 gold in here.
Enoch will throw in 15 gold.
Sure.
Okay.
It's not like he's using it for much else right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
So.
about to file all of it into dust. As soon as
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
get,
say
like,
you're literally about
as
to.
soon as we
grind it
just
into-
get like 20 minutes without doing anything, I'm gonna make some damn gold dust.
You just haven't even slept yet. All right.
Since I leveled up to level 4, I don't think I've had a moment to just grind down some gold dust.
This is Magnus's true feelings. I need 20 minutes to grind gold to dust.
What's the gold dust for?
My immovable object spell, which I really wanted to cast so many times, but not been able to.
But you guys haven't had a chance to break.
And now that we've paid the fee,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn. I'm going to look at basically everyone because I know Leo was supposed to come with me. He said he could take 3 people, my follower, 3 people to his house to sleep, right?
Yeah, he offered you, Leah, and Enoch. For now, I'll say he can take Orin. Because Leah's not here.
All right. So I'll take those 2 and be like, all right, lead your way to our abode. Everyone else can fend for themselves. I'm tired.
I mean, literally all that's left is Critics, Critics, and that's it, because Creed and Solana are upstairs in their respective rooms.
You guys are settled. So I'm gonna look at the bartender and be like, you can just drag him into the barn and we'll come get him later or some shit. Just leave him outside. It's fine. I'm really done with this. I want to go take a nap.
He just sort of like drags Critics by like the dress over towards the front door. Sort of like half leans him up against a bush. And then just sort of walks back in and locks up and puts the sign to closed.
That's fair.
The man might need a nap of his own after what happened. Hannah, roll me a perception check, Hannah. Roll me a perception check, Hannah. Perception. Cool. Yeah, continue. Your newest acolyte will house you, Orin, and Enoch. Whether that's a smart move is a different story entirely.
For him or smart for us?
I mean, both. So yeah. Critics is left to sleep in the elements. Creed and Solana are up in the tavern's rooms. The other 3 are at the acolyte's place, which he does end up getting into like a very small argument with his baby mama about you guys just sort of showing up and who you people are and if you're safe to be near the baby. And she's definitely keeping the baby away from Enoch.
I mean, that's fair.
That's smart.
I wouldn't blame her for that. It's just.
She just sort of looks at Enoch and gets a weird vibe and just says no. She has like that maternal instinct of, I don't trust that.
Hannah's gonna try and smooth that over too, because, yeah. So she's just gonna be like, don't worry, you'll barely know we're here, and we'll be out of your hair tomorrow. It'll be fine. I'm so sorry to impose.
Sure. She's taken in by her charm, at least enough to say fine. Give me a sec. Fuck. I'm not confirmed this, right? Yeah, that's why I tried to give you.
Things worked out well? Question mark.
On the scale from this has been shit all around to this worked out well, this is dropped below shit all around.
Yeah, it was all around, but I haven't seen any number here, so the other gentleman.
Elena's fine as long as no one comes upstairs.
I mean, it could have gone worse.
It could have gone a lot worse.
It could have.
I think this went startlingly well for how our shit usually.
Dead men tell no tales. You could have saved everybody money.
Okay, but here's the thing. I passed a wisdom check.
Twice.
The wisdom.
Pasto.
I passed a wisdom check not once but twice. As such, it saved 2 people's lives.
Did it though?
It did. It
Are you
did.
sure?
As of now, yes.
I mean, as of now, there's a net 0 death rate and net 0 jail time, so
That is purely because we don't have Leah here.
fair. You know what? Honestly, Leah might have just said, no, I want this man dead, and just kept trying to stab him.
Yeah.
She had guns at that point. But yeah. So, you guys all do get a long rest, believe it or not.
Yay.
Yay.
Critics who's sleeping on a bush.
Yeah. I
Does
will say,
Enoch manage to file down any of his goals?
I will say roll me a strength check, Enoch.
Also, please know that if Henna sees you destroying gold pieces, she will cry.
She will cry.
Alright, Henna, you do weep
Enoch
for a
will-
while.
Just explain that this is for the betterment of the queen. You said strength check?
Yeah.
That roll. 16.
How much gold piece dust do you need, like, for the spell?
25 gold pieces worth.
I'll say you managed to file down about 14 gold pieces worth tonight. Like, you have no tools, so it's basically you grinding it against some rough stone.
Enoch may have to go find a file in the market.
Yeah, like, you don't have really, like, if you had jeweler's kits, it might have worked, like, it might have helped, but you're sort of just doing it with nothing.
I'm just sitting over there, like, in the corner of their house. I found, like, some kind of rough stone piece, and they don't know. They come back a few days later. Huh. Didn't this have Didn't this have more detail in it?
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. Is there anything else that anybody wants to do throughout the night just before they sleep?
Creed is gonna check on Solana.
She's getting better, but still unconscious.
Great. He's still gonna, like, he got his own room and he put, like, all his spit in there, but he's pretty much just camping out in her room and checking on her throughout the night.
Cool. I assume you just pulled up a chair and
Buddy.
you're just sleeping on the chair or something.
Yeah, he's just kind of got the arms crossed sleep going.
Okay. What about Oren? Or Henna?
No, Henna's just gonna take a nap.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
before you go to sleep.
Yeah, no, she's just gonna. I think she's gonna cry a little that Enoch is filing gold, and then she's just gonna kind of like curl up in a ball, like as close to Enoch as she can get, because this is basically where her trust is at this point, and take a nap.
Okay, so yeah, while Enoch is filing stuff down, you sort of start body pillowing him, but in a more like stuffed doll, like stuffed animal kind of stuff, like thing of like you're just tugging your teddy, and less of like full body pillow.
Yeah.
Or in the fuck if I know what you're doing, like contemplating life, suicide, who knows?
I will also say that Creed is not in his disguise while he's watching over her, just in case she wakes up.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, you guys all go to sleep. Henna,
Yes.
you have a dream.
Do I?
You do. In your dream, you seem to be walking through a dark, cold, stone laid path. And then it sort of splits off into two directions, and it starts to get hazy downwards in each direction, but there's a light. And the light is sort of showing you two different things. One, it shows like sorry, the right path shows I'm gonna need Zane and Samus to deafen themselves for things that are about to be said. That I'd rather you guys not trigger both your phobias.
Oh, if that's what it is, then I'm fine.
Okay.
Samus's phobia is triggered by being there in person.
Fair enough, but I didn't want to take a chance. All right. One path shows
Appreciate
you
concern.
shows spiders crawling out of your eyes and mouth, like hundreds of them, and going onto the ground before Voltroning into a gigantic spider. That then becomes larger and larger as it starts stomping on a bunch of smaller insects. And the other path shows a very small spider biting at the ankle of the flame giant that you saw earlier today, and just gnawing on it until it just gnaws through the ankle and topples it over. And it seems you're presented with a choice. Which dream would you continue focusing on?
Oh God. Oh, that's a rough choice. I'm going to in light of things that have happened today, I'm going to head toward Flame Giant.
You're gonna head towards the one with the flame giant?
Yeah, the little spider chewing through. Yeah.
Cool. So, you walk through that path, and you get closer and closer, and you're about to see what happens, and then you wake up. Solana,
No.
as you wake up on a bed, and then you turn your head and you see what looks to be a tiefling next to you. And then you look, and then you're in your normal form. Like, you don't have your earrings working.
I'm a tiefling. Ah!
The person in the chair looks to be a tiefling, and they seem to be asleep with their arms crossed. They also smell
wait.
rank as fuck.
Oh, joy. She might just study him for a minute because she hasn't seen another tiefling in a very long time.
Cool. Looking over and sort of like brushing against like parts of it, the person does look real. It doesn't look like it's a disguise.
Huh.
Last thing you remembered, you were with Leah and the other NPCs, and you were traveling, and then during the night while you guys were setting up camp, some people teleported in and seemed to be targeting specifically you, and then you sort of lost control, and that's the last thing you remember.
Cool. She's gonna, after a minute, reach over and like shake the tiefling.
Creed, you're awake.
He'll just like open his eyes, glance to the door really quickly, just to make sure it's still closed before looking back at her. You're awake. Oops.
Yeah, I guess I am. Do you have... You're not disguised. I'm not disguised.
I figured you would feel more comfortable if you woke up with me not disguised when your disguise was not on.
No, yeah, I definitely appreciate that. I would have freaked out. I don't know do you know what happened?
I don't know your side entirely. I was escorting a woman through the city, well, the kingdom itself. I ran across a couple of different people, and the next thing I knew, we were fighting a fire giant and a giant firebird and a woman, and some weird tentacle creature, and we ended up here, and you were undisguised, and I made sure you were safe.
Thank you. That means a lot. Strangers don't usually care.
Outcasts have to stick together, you know?
Okay.
And he gives you a grin.
I shall laugh at that. Well, glad I'm not alone here. Do you know, the other people I was with, are they okay?
They're fine. They know now, but they're fine.
Ah, well, not preferable, but it's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. They saw me as well, and I don't know how much I can trust that scholarly one.
Is that Leah?
I guess, yes.
Quite one with.
Go on.
I don't know them that well myself, honestly. We were all like in jail together, and then suddenly we weren't, and I'm kind of just stuck with them.
You see his grin just come back. It's like, we really are just birds of a feather. He holds out his hand to you. You can call me Creed.
I'm Solana. It's nice to meet you.
You as well.
Well, I guess we should try to find everyone else. Here? What?
I don't believe they're here. I bought the room for you, and I was going to leave you to yourself, but I was anxious something would happen.
Yeah, without my disguise, I feel like that could have gone very poorly, so I appreciate you watching over me.
He just nods.
Rune, do I have my earring? I just wasn't using it because I couldn't.
Yeah, that's basically it. You still have your earrings on. You just couldn't because of obvious reasons.
Yeah, because I could not. So she'll reach up and touch her earring and change to her human form.
All right,
I just say, well, let's
you see her
start
change
doing
into this sort of human form, Creed, with pale skin, looking as though she can see with both eyes, and it seems like the magic's originating from the earrings and spreading outwards.
He'll just smile again, and he'll set his hand on the center necklace just about his clavicle, and he'll put on his human disguise as well.
Was it the necklace?
Yeah, it's that clear-looking necklace.
Fair.
Enoch says, "Be true to yourself. Don't hide who you are."
listen, Enoch.
Fair.
It's actually a locket, but yeah, it's...
Yeah. You see his disguise originating from the locket as he now takes on like a dark-skinned human form. You guys have
Seems somehow we all learn the same tricks.
I guess so. I do have other disguises I prefer, but we're in a kingdom where no one knows this face. So...
I'm Jorge.
What?
I just said,
He's
haha,
Jorge.
I'm
He makes us
Jorge.
back-
I still can't understand you.
He's Jorge. He makes
He's
us
Jorge.
back-
He makes us back.
Oh, yes. He's entirely just like, I have more disguises. I just, no one, I'm from another kingdom. No one.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
some
shut up
reason,
now.
Solana, when you look at him, you just get the overwhelming thought of Rat Man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do other disguises too. I've always stuck to this one. It still feels like me, you know, without being me.
He kind of scratches the back of his head really awkwardly. Is like, I like Tabaxi disguise the most.
Yeah.
The backseat, interesting.
Just again, you know, my family was all humans, so I use the human disguise. It's the last I have of the people I like.
She'll sit on that for a second.
As you sit on that and you guys have a moment together, we'll cut back over to Enoch, Orin, and Henna as you guys all wake up. Enoch, you wake up and I assume start your gold shaving again.
Yes, as he shaves gold, he will recite the Bible of Henna to the man as well.
Sure.
I assume he's probably eating breakfast or something nearby, so
Yeah,
he'll
he
go through
offers
the
the guy-
rigmarole with him about the general general feats that she's accomplished and what she'll accomplish in the future and the part she plays in the prophecy, and a little bit about how the moon is the ultimate evil that she'll have to overcome one day, but he's confident she'll do it and it'll save him as well.
Alright. Roll me a strength check to see how that goes.
Strength. That's a nat 20.
Cool. You grow giant biceps and start shaving it at a rapid pace.
The thought of the queen empowers Enoch.
Exactly. Now you're thinking with
This is what he was
portals.
missing last night.
The problem is
Like
that
Henna
he
to
was
wake up and
the
whimper.
problem is that he was focused on the gold itself, not what the gold would do for the queen.
There we go. It was a test of his faith.
Yeah. He failed in his faith, and therefore he failed in his duty. Now he is succeeding where his faith is strengthened. While he's focused on that and not caring about what's going on, Orin, Henna, as you guys wake up, Orin, Henna's now shorter. She's like 3'5". You're now small category, Henna.
Oh no. I picked the wrong path. Well, maybe not. I might have picked the right path. We'll see.
It also looks like your loot's changed a bit.
My loot?
Yeah.
What happened to my loot?
I like how you're
Before,
picking-
after your rebirth and deal with Lolth, it took on like a more like spider aesthetic to it. And it still looks the same, but it's become closer to that of like a guitar, and still shares that like spidery aesthetic, but it also feels like there's something about it that you just don't know what's going on with it.
Interesting. Well, I'm slowly and but surely becoming actually.
I will say that because of your
occupied.
knowledge of your own loot, and also because of how much you've dealt with it in recent times, there's definitely something magical going on with it. We'll have to either spend some time to focus on that and figure out what's going on with it and learn, or have somebody find out for you. But Leah's not here at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just study my loot for a while.
Sure, it'll take about an hour of time.
With that.
Could I have had Orin help the wife make breakfast as a thank you for letting us stay?
Roll me
Enoch sees how
persuasion.
it is.
Roll me persuasion.
Already trying to steal the man's wife.
Jesus.
No.
Already trying to steal the husband then.
All right. Let's whoa boy.
18.
He's like Henna's first acolyte gets NTR'd by Orin.
18.
18. She looks you up and down for a few minutes, and she allows you to at least help chop up the veggies and stuff, and is watching you closely, but lets you do it. Henna,
Yes.
just spending an hour studying every inch of your loot like you know the back of your hand and understanding it inside and out and learning about what it could do. You attune to it, as it is a magic item now,
Oh.
called Spider Sting.
Oh.
You can now make a melee attack with your loot, and it can do either bludgeoning or poison damage, your choice, to a creature. And the damage is scales up depending on the type or specifically the size of the creature that you're attacking. With creatures your size, it does, a straight 1 plus your charisma modifier in damage. And for each size category that it goes up, that you are attacking up by, it adds an additional 1d6 damage. So for medium creatures, that would be 1d6 plus your charisma in terms of melee damage. Large, 2d6 plus melee. Plus charisma. Huge would be 3d6 plus charisma, and then gargantuan would be 4d6 plus charisma. In either bludgeoning or poison, but you'd have to make the choice when you're attacking.
I love that. Oh, that's great.
As you realize the significance of the dream, as you are now the small spider hacking away at the ankles of the giant.
That's beautiful.
You remember like a few weeks ago when I told you I have something planned for Henna that's either going to make you laugh or hate me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. The other way I would have hated. I don't want to be big.
I gave you the choice and you chose the funny option.
She is small.
Yeah. It was actually funny is that if you went the other path, I would have made you like 7 feet tall.
No, I don't want that.
Smaller than one member of the party.
Fair.
That's true.
But yeah, Henna, you now feel a surge of your magical power whenever you hold on to your loot, and you feel much more menacing with your smaller stature. You are the world's shortest drow while also being while also having the most dangerous loot.
Yes. I love everything about that.
This takes Doot Doot magic loot to a whole new level.
Yeah. Henna, you hear in the back of your head a female voice say, "Go forth and kneecap them all."
Yes! Yes.
No. Oh dear.
You know, maybe Lolth...
Yeah,
I was gonna say, maybe Lolth is vibing with you, you know?
I am coming for those kneecaps.
You know, we destroyed her city, but she's still fine with it. She would have done it anyways, most likely.
The funny part is, above game, Lolth is literally the biggest fucking troll because she just loves watching the drow destroy themselves and fight each other, so what you guys did probably made her happier than anything else. That's not even, like, my own lore, that's actual Lolth, like, bullshit.
You're cutting out a lot.
Oh, just one suffering through
Nah,
that.
it's all of us. He's roboting. I get the gist of what he's saying.
Essentially, he's saying Lolth is a troll.
In other words, I'm not wrong about that.
Yeah, she was chill. She was chill with what we've done.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Hello? they'll never suspect that the traitor amongst them is... When will I join? The suspense is, palpable. Palpatine! The suspense is Palpatine. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm back.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Can you guys hear me properly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Great.
now.
So what
Yes.
I was trying to say is that the funny thing about Lolth above game, not even my own lore, just actual D&D lore, she's the biggest troll because she actually just does everything in her power to just make the Drow destroy each other because it humors her. So what you guys did in the city made her happier than anything else.
Wow.
There's
Yeah.
something like actually digging above my head.
What was that?
I hear like actual
They were-
digging and
they
scraping
were
on the
in here
roof above my
earlier.
head.
That's weird.
Dog for Enoch.
Yeah, let's not forget Lolth is a chaos goddess.
That's
It's the perfect deity for Henna.
It is.
Yeah, but yeah, so seems like Lolth seems to be vibing with you for now. And yeah, you
Alright. Now that I'm satisfied with the answers I've gotten, I'm going to get up, kind of dust myself off, and then be like, time to go find critics and have that talk.
All right. So you guys all head back to the tavern area, and critics, by this point, you're starting to wake up in a bush. As I assume Creed and Solana are also getting out by now. They probably didn't want to stay too long in the place.
Headed out to find everyone else.
Yeah, so as you guys are heading out, you get to the street and see critics in the bush. And then also see the group approaching. Solana, for like the 9th time, you've seen this woman change before you. She's now shorter by like 2 feet.
You,
Wait,
you were
2
taller
feet?
before.
Yeah, you were like 5 something, and now you're 3'5". You're the size of a gnome.
Yes! I didn't realize it was that much.
I said you were size small. I didn't mean that in a joking way. I mean, your size category is that of a small creature.
Sorry, I thought you said medium.
No, you
That's
can.
even better. Oh my god.
If you want me to let you understand, you can ride a golden retriever as a horse, and you can stand on the shoulders of medium-sized creatures.
Okay, I love everything about this, and I would like to amend our travel plans. Can I please ride Enoch?
Sure, yeah. You jump onto the shoulders of what did Enoch turn into with his wild magic surge? We never understood that.
Rabbit.
All right, rabbit folk. Sure. You're now sort of being piggy hopped by Enoch in his rabbit form. I assume that he accepts.
Yes, of course he accepts.
Yes.
All right, but yes, the woman you met in the Underdark, Solana, who changed form like 7 different times. She's now the size of a gnome, like a child.
You were bigger before.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was.
Creed. I don't know if it surprises you anymore, but she is now like the size of a child.
Can I have Oren go over and like help critics out of the bush at least?
I mean, yeah. By this point,
Yeah.
Critics had gotten up and like he was just sort of like looking around, seeing what was going on. Then Creed and Solana exited the tavern, and then you guys came down the road.
Yeah, Creed is just standing there, his socially awkward self, just like idly rubbing his holy symbol in his hand while it's in his pocket. He's just like,
Sorry, before I forget, Enoch, you managed to file down about 20 gold pieces.
Cool. So that makes 34.
Yeah.
We're in a very important question about how I'm going to be feeling for the conversation. Did we actually sleep in beds last night?
I thought you slept curled up by Enoch.
There was one like mattress and then 2 sleeping bags you guys were given.
Okay, so no is the answer to that.
I mean,
Right.
I mean, if Henna wanted to take the mattress, then technically yes, but also no.
No. I mean, I was using Enoch like a teddy, so no, probably not.
Should I be expecting this to happen a lot, where you just change? That one's changed.
Literally every time Solana has left her presence, she's come back as something new.
And it's gonna look at her and just be like, you know what, at this point, I'm not really sure either.
Funny enough,
most of these transformations have had to do with my agreement with Lolf. But otherwise
Creed hear
had to do
this?
with
what was that?
Does Creed hear that?
I mean, she's saying it out loud. Roll me a religion check, Creed.
Let me get to that.
I'm just gonna assume
Do,
it's
do,
gonna
do.
happen
Henna,
then.
looking at your
That's
size, in comparison to the others, you sort of like do a quick calculation and you realize you're about the same height as Sammy now.
it means I can play with him better. Having had this thought, and it's just gonna be like, I have to go back to Heimel.
Can I say I grabbed some breakfast and brought it for critics too?
Sure.
Okay, I'll hand critics
Alright.
some breakfast.
Critics, as you
12.
12. You know of Loth. She is the goddess of the drow and spiders. Also very much enemies with Torek.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has this blank look on his face. Like, he's not surprised, but also it's just like, so she has a direct deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, he's totally not reacting, but if you're close enough to, like, see his hand in his pocket, he is now aggressively rubbing at his holy symbol.
Fair. Yeah, critics, as you're waking up from the bush and you re-meet with the people you were with, you're feeling a little, like your muscles are feeling sore and stuff after your self-detonation, and Oren hands you a plate of, like, scrambled eggs, toast, other stuff.
I'm just gonna look at it and make some confused chittering noises.
That's a good point. We don't know what critics eats.
Do you eat do you eat something else?
I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm just gonna pull out a vial of what looks to be a kind of glowy liquid.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, Henna, Creed, Solana can all make an Arcana check.
What about Enoch?
Enoch as well. Sure.
9.
Yeah, Enoch as well, yeah.
Enoch's great at Arcana.
Enoch, that's gold.
No.
Good thing it's out of his reach.
Yeah. Just a pure hunk of gold. You rolled a 9, Creed?
Yep.
It's a glowing bluey. Probably magical.
Understandable.
Henna and Solana, both of you guys, through your experiences and travels, or in the case of Solana, travels. In the case of Henna, what you were taught in, college. This is ether. It also goes by Ethereum or liquid or solidified magic. Honestly, a little rare, not hyper rare, but at least enough of a commodity. And it is fairly versatile in what it is used for and what it can do. Like, it's almost like a magical catch-all in a way. Like, it's sort of like iron or steel, like, for manufacturing purposes, where it can sort of be transmuted or used in multiple different ways.
I'm sorry, are you saying you eat ether?
I am going to pull the cork on the vial and just down it like it's a shot.
Take that as a yes.
Both of you are smart enough to know that consuming ether is usually a bad sign. Like, you've been told, like, yeah, no, it has very versatile purposes, but it's also led to negative effects for anyone who's, like, introduced it to their body system, like, in a direct manner.
Okay, well, okay.
Or
I'm
gonna
gonna watch
pipe up
and make
and
sure
just
that he doesn't die.
You guys watch for a minute, and he doesn't die.
Orin's gonna
Alright.
pipe up and ask if someone could explain to him the significance.
I am also going to eat one of my cookies while we stand here, and you make sure that I'm not dying.
Sure. He eats a cinnamon biscuit in front of you all while like, and chasing it down with the liquid ether.
Rune, read what I just sent you.
Let me see.
Elena will explain what ether is, don't worry.
Okay.
And then end it with, you're usually not supposed to eat it.
Oh, I figured that was the case.
Or are the cookies ether infused?
I would have just said you're a sharp... I would have said you're a sharp cookie, but then I feel like I would have had to punch myself.
¿Por qué no los dos?
¿Por qué no los dos?
All right.
So yes, anybody who's eaten the cookies I made for them, they've eaten ether.
Yeah, if I remember correct, everybody had, like, except Solana had, like, a bit of the cookie, except Creed, maybe.
Technically, Enoch never ate
Yeah, no.
his. He turned it into a minion.
Enoch turned it into a minion.
Hannah definitely.
Creed is just kind of standing in the back of the group, just kind of kicking a rock on the ground.
Okay, so right now, Enoch as Springtrap has Henna on his shoulders, like a kid with her dad, and then on top of Henna's head is a tiny little animated, like, googly-eyed, limbed cookie.
Yep.
In the shape of a bat.
Unless you want that to be a permanent effect, it technically would have worn off, and I'm not going to use another third level spell for that right now.
I'll leave it alive for now.
I don't think it's being very useful, so you can stay if you want it. Aesthetically.
Here's what I'll say. For now, I will allow it to live until it has been used for an hour in some kind of actual purpose.
That's the ether properties. giving it
Yeah.
right.
Like, how long does the spell usually last?
8 hours.
The moment you actually ask it to do something, or like it actually tries doing something productive, it will dissipate after 8 hours.
Okay, I'll put limited time cookie familiar in my inventory.
Limited time cookie familiar. I love that. I will accept one Enochism. That is cookie familiar.
And little do you know that that's just the start to becoming Enoch.
Shut
Hannah,
your face.
Hannah's gonna tap Enoch's shoulder, the opposite of the one she's sitting on, and just go, "Bring me up higher."
Bring me.
Enoch telescopes his legs.
Okay, you guys see the
Okay,
bunny
Enoch-
man's legs
Enoch,
bend at
telescope
the...
two,
you guys see the bounty man's legs, which bends at the knees, just sort of extend an extra, like, 5 feet, and now he's sort of like Mufasa-ing Henna.
Yes.
Mufasa.
Okay.
And and Henna has, like, slightly chubby, rosy cheeks.
It's amazing.
So 5 feet from the legs. How tall is Enoch normal? So that's like, I'm gonna guess, like 11 feet in the air.
Something like that, yeah.
Am I at least close to eye level with critics right now?
I mean, if you're
Um,
11 feet in the air, you are way over my head.
Yeah, you're like
8
14
tall.
feet right now.
Oh.
You're right now. You're looking down on everybody.
Oh, too high.
I
Eye
mean, that's
level with
not-
the bug man.
That's not any different than the way she normally behaves.
True, but this time it's physical.
Yeah. Too high, a little bit lower. Need to be eye level here.
Just use his ears. Like, pull him back if you want to go down. Push him forward when you...
All right, so
Perfect.
she adjusts the mechanical Enoch ride and lowers herself to eye level with critics.
Yeah.
But before we get too much further into the Henna yelling at me, Rune, did my thing that I have to use break because it is not magical?
Can you remind me, because I think I'm blanking out?
It lets me communicate.
Oh, that. I'll say it's fine for now. I'll say it's like slightly damaged, so like every other word is a little choppy, but it's not like busted yet.
Okay.
Enoch starts throwing his legs. So I'm just gonna take a few steps back towards Creed. Because she has not seen this shit before.
No, she
The fact
hasn't.
that Henna's entirely unbothered and just pulling at his ears. to make him
Honestly,
feel a bit-
yeah, Solana. It seems like everybody except you are unbothered, and from a quick reaction, Creed is possibly a little confused, but unresponsive, or at least perturbed.
Yeah, she's sticking with the person she
I
understands.
really
okay.
feel like the 8-foot-tall bug man is just gonna be like, oh, what fresh hell did I wake up to? Am I awake yet?
Am I awake yet? That's a mood.
Fair, you know what? Fair, but no. Critics, you wait for a moment, and you're still not, and nothing's changed, so you can tell that you're probably conscious, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
That is a very understandable reaction.
Anyone who meets the party, what fresh hell have I woken up to?
So,
The thing with playing a character with my level of social anxiety is the silence is like, oh, there's no one sitting in the same room as me to know my reaction.
Fair.
so dangling from Enoch. Henna's gonna cross her arms and do her best to look intimidating.
You currently have Chibi Drow Henna, trying to be intimidatingly glaring at you.
I'm just gonna
Like,
hit
the
her
only thing I
feet.
can really equate it to is, like, a character from Madoka Magica.
That's kind of what I've been picturing.
That is literally the closest I could get to it, because, I mean, Henna is a little intimidating and fucked up. But she's also in a form that's super adorable, so yeah, that.
So,
Madoka Backhandica.
Madoka backhand.
wait, I have to stop laughing. Alright.
No, Madoka Hennika.
Stop.
We've gone from Hinako to Madoka Hinika.
I mean, that seems like a natural progression.
You are now just an anime trope.
I really am. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Get
you
it?
also qualify as a magical girl at this point in life, too.
I mean, she quite literally is a magical girl.
Watch out, before too long, her eyes are gonna wind up taking up 90% of her face.
Who says that hasn't? Maybe her eyes stayed the same size.
No!
God.
No!
No. It's fine. It's fine. They adjusted to your current size.
Okay, good. Okay. So Henna's gonna glare at critics and then just be like, do you have any idea why I'm as upset as I am right now?
Inane clicking.
I'll take that as a no. I don't know you, and I can appreciate that what happened in there was a very large misunderstanding, and I can understand that. We've all been there. We've all had this happen, but it's been quite a while since I've been able to sleep in a bed, and I'd really appreciate it. Everybody didn't do their darndest to make sure it never happened again. Can we all agree that once we get into a town, we behave?
Ping! Henna, you now receive Veer's message. Now.
Creed is going to just silently put his hand up and say, I offered to pay for your room.
Sleep. And I was asleep, and I also would prefer to keep, a low profile in cities, so I'm okay with this deal.
I am as well, but also I already tried to pay for your room.
I appreciate you. That's not... You weren't the problem.
He's then going to turn to Solana and is like, oh yes, I never actually asked. Are you feeling better?
Yes. Yeah, I feel fine. Thank you.
Good.
Completely ignoring the pouty toddler at this point, I'm going to look back down at Creed and Solana. May I have that dress back, please?
Yes?
You now notice the thing that was on you was a very, very large dress.
I need to kill a squirrel.
Huh?
This is annoying.
Huh?
Is Leah actually, with us? Even though she's not here right now?
Yeah.
Or... Okay. So she's actually here.
She's just in NPC mode.
Alright, I was just making sure.
I'll just say that Leah's having like a sort of shutdown episode right now.
Alright.
He's in robot mode.
Robot mode, like overstimulation mode, like she just sort of like, I can't deal with anything, so I'm just gonna not talk and not pay attention to anything and just black out.
Well, like Creed was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dress, like this dress. The giant dress. Yeah, I'm sure exactly what I mean. Yours?
Yes, this is mine for when I grow bigger. And I'll just go ahead and tuck it back into my bag.
Hey, okay. Everyone here grows. It shrinks. It's fine.
It's fine. Are we just kind of waiting for Henna to finish her thing?
I mean, yeah.
She did.
Selena has nothing to say here.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got a message. I had to. And after having received that message, Hannah's tired from all of the anger she had, and then she's just gonna like reach out and gently pat Critics and just be like,
Enoch raises
try.
up by an extra foot just so you can pat him on the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat him, and I'm just like, let's just try and have a peaceful day and get through being in town, and it'll be fine as long as we work together and try not to kill everyone. See.
All four of Critics' eyes are going to lock onto Henna. don't talk down to your elders. And just walk away.
Oh, boy.
Too late to take my oath back.
All right. So what would you all like to do?
No one say find work, because then paintings are gonna happen.
Please
The
don't.
last
Okay.
thing critics heard was that Creed needed to go back to the town we were just in. We did get directions for the direction of that town.
Yeah.
So Critics is just going to start walking that way so Creed can get the person that he needs to go get to bring them back to this town.
Yeah. Creed is just gonna, like, explain, you know, we disappeared. I was supposed to bring my charge here. I left her at an inn. I need to go get her.
Alright, then that sounds like a plan that's good as any.
All right. So you guys want to backtrack towards Lafayette?
Are
Mhm.
You guys are in Honfleur, so south of Lafayette, like towards the. Oh, there. Let me actually move the token.
that was in character because Lynn has no idea where the fuck.
Oh,
she
okay,
is.
okay. Yeah, you guys are about here right now.
Actually, Enoch wouldn't mind a little bit of shopping if we can just find a place as we leave.
Sure. What kind of place do you want to shop at?
Enoch needs to find a place that sells spell scrolls.
Asking around, this doesn't seem like, because this is a village, so it's fairly small. It doesn't have any place that has anything magical. Like anything magical would probably be owned privately by an individual, and no one's necessarily 100% sure about who might have anything magical, let alone a spell scroll.
Enoch misjudged this time. We should have burned it to the ground when we had the chance.
You have nothing for the queen. Burn.
But we can shop in Lafayette, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna have Orin go over to Critics and get his side of the story, because he stepped out before the whole thing happened.
Sure. You're not beside critics.
Just try and understand his thought process about the whole thing, I guess. I guess that's the right word for it.
Critics would gladly explain to you since you're not being accusatory and you're asking him what happened.
Okay, so let's see. So he's gonna think about it for a bit, and Orin's just gonna be like, "It's nice, and I appreciate that you care for us as much as you do, since we just met." I'm kind of saying it more like it's a list than a conversation. Jeez. Whatever. I guess it's just I'm having trouble seeing why how do I put it? I don't know. What am I trying to say here? I guess I'm used to this party choosing violence first, so I can't say your actions were abnormal, but Hannah does have a point that I have been hoping someone would come to, that we would try and not choose or go the less violent route. So
I did try that little one.
15 feet behind
And
you
then
hear
Both
you hear
Henna
Enoch.
and Leah cast spells that the man shrugged off like they were nothing and started moving out from behind his bar. I was concerned he was going to try to take something out on them for casting a spell. So I tried to take all of his aggression off of them and onto me.
okay, I see.
10 feet behind, you see Enoch currently setting a shopkeep on fire for not selling spell scrolls.
No.
No.
Not literally. Just the funny idea of you being like, I was hoping we transitioned to doing better things and go a less violent route. In the background, Enoch torching a man alive.
No. Well, okay, so he's just gonna... I'd say that was a good call. He was... I probably would have thought something was gonna happen too, given the circumstances. I don't know. I guess the point I'm trying to make is just... I'm glad that you care for us, that you care enough to try and protect us. Just... yeah, I guess that's it, really, because he was in an aggressive position, so I can understand where you're coming from. As
Yes, it was the bartender's fault for everything.
Technically, it's Leah's fault.
Oh, I know.
but she
It's just
actually
more of a,
accepted
like,
blame.
the man was just trying to survive.
Please know that if Leah was here, Henna would have pulled out the "I'm not angry, I'm disappointed."
Fair enough. You'll get to do that once she regains consciousness.
That has so far been the best GIF referencing all of this the entire time.
Who did I hear wheezing just now? I can't see me.
Why does that exist? No!
Killed Amy.
It's an amazing gift.
It does not deserve. Oh my! It walked on the table. That is Enoch in a cat suit. That is Enoch in tabaxi form. I believe
Are you
nothing
saying
else.
Enoch is a furry?
are we
And this is why I get really silent. I find amazing gifts like this.
Oh my god.
And I'm contemplating, is this a good moment?
Is this
Oh
good?
my
That is foul. That is
I love
evil.
that. I love everything about that gift.
I refuse. Oh god. Christ,
I love how you said it walked on the table.
I didn't
oh,
see
no,
that at
our
first.
table.
Yeah, did you not see it? It just climbed up like it was on a step stool onto the table and stayed upright.
I don't even know where to go from there.
I don't know what to do with my life after that. I guess take an inspiration, Zane. You broke me.
Inspiration.
You feel inspired with Creed's thoughts of a cat walking on a table.
Yeah.
Wow! Cats can actually maintain their balance and walk on their hind legs for a great distance.
I just... Like, I'm sure that this is about to, like, turn into a song from Taylor Swift, and then, like, Idris Elba's gonna show up, and Meryl Streep and God.
Meryl Streep and God?
Yes, and
I
God.
feel so accomplished.
I'm gonna die
so
after seeing that.
hard that you actually got inspiration points.
Yes, I have achieved meme lord.
You have achieved the right to be backhanded for this.
Just know that Zane's probably gonna hit back at least as hard, if not harder.
I never said by me. I'm hoping you do it.
I'm not bothered by it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So,
I guess the gist of it is just
yeah, you guys have your conversation, continue on, sort of understanding Critic's point of view.
Mhm.
Are the rest of you following and going towards the direction of Lafayette?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Selena has nowhere else to go at this point, so she's just kind of like, okay, I guess I'm with you guys.
Okay.
Noah's actively been like, we don't want you with us. So she's like, cool, I'm just gonna hang around then.
Hmm. Yeah, weirdly enough, Solana, for the entire day, nobody's ever asked you a single question, and you don't know whether that's more concerning or not.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna bring up anything that happened as long as no one else brings up anything that happened.
Like, you heard Creed,
Creed
specifically
Creed is making
mention...
sure to walk right beside Solana. He's just like, I was confused too. I still am. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm glad. I thought that was just me. I thought.
Yeah, Solana.
They
Creed
literally
specifically
only
mentioned...
Leah brought it up.
Yeah, so Creed specifically mentioned the whole Phoenix thing, like the flaming bird thing, and nobody else has ever,
Sure
like...
talked about a flaming bird, but no one's asked Selena about it.
Yeah, nobody's asked her about it, and none of them seem concerned even in the slightest, and nobody...
Yeah, so she's not gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
No, everybody was more concerned with the giant four-armed person who actually tried to do something nice.
I mean, to be fair, I think it was just more of a, like, the fog cloud and everything, just everything went sideways no matter what.
While we're traveling, can I summon my little buddy?
Sure. As you guys are
But
traveling...
still just solely focused on keep Solana alive.
Yeah, as you guys are traveling, you see Solana, cause, like, a spark of fire to emanate from her hand. And you think she's gonna, like, just play with it a bit. She does. And then eventually takes form into that of, like, a little thrush bird. With, like, black wings and, like, a orange underbelly.
Neat.
Did we recognize this?
No, he's small. He's so small. It's just a little buddy.
Creed will go over and like hold his finger out for the bird.
Baytix offers the bird a cookie.
What do you allow the bird to sort of go for it?
Hmm?
Do you allow the bird to go for it, Solana?
Yes.
Alright, you give the cookie to the
is going to
bird.
eat the cookie.
You give the cookie to the little thrush, and it just sort of like charcoals it in your hand, and then sort of starts like inhaling the ash.
Little buddy.
Thanks happily.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you. I heard bird.
Yeah, just my little dude.
Hannah's
I'll
gonna
take
like
it.
skip over and be like,
It's a little
"Oh my
dude.
god, it's so cute! Look at mine!" And she's gonna pull the spider out of her mouth.
Yeah, Solana, you see that happen? You see that fresh hell happen?
Alright, don't eat
For a
that.
few seconds before looking back to Solana and like, where did you meet this bird?
I'm also going to, while we're out of the sight of normal people, so I can blend better with society, go back into my disguised self of Dimitrescu.
Alright, Solana. Dimitrescu is now in front of you.
Oh, lady.
How
lady.
tall is Solana again?
Oh, she's only like 5'8".
Yeah, I was gonna say, not tall enough that she
You are
comes to your shoulder.
mid-thigh high.
Like, she's like 5'8" in her heeled boot. Like, she's not that tall.
The real question is, how tall are her heels?
Probably like 2 to 3 inches.
Okay, so she's like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, she's not tall at all.
Well, Orin is 5'3", and in Dimitrescu disguise, he is knee-high.
Yeah, he's very tall.
Old lady.
Fair.
Tall lady just offered your bird a cookie.
I just realized, does that make Henna, like, normally basically just a little bit
Like-
over ankle high?
Mid-shin.
Yeah.
Mid-shin
She's an
ankle
actual
high.
ankle biter.
She
can
actually
actually
is
go
an
for the
actual
kneecaps.
critic ankle biter.
Yeah.
I would advise against
She's a literal ankle biter. It's beautiful.
No, I'm also punting level, so let's not.
it. Well,
It's National Puntena Day! Whee!
Montana Day.
When Henna introduces Spider,
National Punch Short People Day.
Elena's just gonna turn to the bird and be like, "Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat that."
It just look like, Henna, you see it staring just staring at your little spider thing.
No?
And Henna's gonna affectionately give her spider a scritch and just go, "He's my voice," and then put it back in her mouth.
Girl, I'm a shit.
He's not my voice. He's my. This is Seer.
Creed is going to try and pet the bird.
Okay. As you pet it, you realize, oh boy, it is very warm.
The very warm bird.
Yeah. Well, he's just gonna mutter, just like, "I'm glad I'm a tiefling."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That does bring up a good question looking at this wonderful text chat. How would Azazel handle seeing Henna at punting height for me?
Here's the
Followed
thing.
by,
Okay.
What would his response to critics be?
He doesn't know critics enough to really make that statement. But if he saw Henna, she'd be like, what, knee high for him? He'd be tempted, probably, but he's not like, you know, impulsive, so he's not gonna punt Henna. At least not unless she really, really deserved it.
Henna would like to go climb back up on Enoch now.
Okay. Who says you haven't been?
Oh, I went over to show Solana my spider.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys can role play with each other for like a minute. I have to do something.
So
Come on, let's talk bad about him.
the spider is your voice?
Yeah, he speaks for me because I lost my voice. This is my deal with love.
Wolf give you a spider as a voice?
Mm-hmm. Remember when we were taken by those drow? Back when I was a minotaur.
Yes, I do remember you being a minotaur.
Yes, and then I wasn't a minotaur. I was a half elf.
Yes, and then you were this, but tall.
Yes, I was infested. Between being the half elf and the drow, I was infested by Lolth. And she returned my voice to me.
Oh. That? Wow. You say that also nonchalantly.
Well, you know, when one travels this one as their servant, you get used to certain things. A certain level of crazy. Gently pats Enoch.
Or in the background, Oren's just like shaking his head at that with an exasperated sigh.
They get the feeling traveling with you guys is not going to be boring.
It's one way to put
At
it.
least it seems like they accept us for who we are.
Oh, that's true. You guys know what we are.
Enoch will kind of look over. Oh, don't you worry. I have a good feeling about you two. He's gonna reach into his bag to test his luck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Creed is legit going to step in front of Solana with his sword out. He's just like, I'm gonna protect this woman for the rest of my life.
Critics has no fucking clue what Enoch is about to do. The player, oh god.
Oren's gonna dive behind critics.
And it's just gonna look on with interest. Go, what is this?
I'm actually gonna need I'm gonna need Rune back for this one.
Oh no.
Oh no, did you draw another drop milk?
No. No.
No more milk, no.
No.
This is not nearly as bad as milk. I honestly don't know what's
Are
about
you
to happen.
sure
here.
about
Oh no.
I mean, unless Rune really wants to go with it.
No.
Do you
What did
have
you
the
do?
magic armor?
Now, Rune took away all of my magic items when we got captured by the drow.
Damn it! I was gonna sell that.
Damn
Trust
right,
me,
dude.
I'm even more pissed about it than you are. I had more than I let on from that bag.
You're damn right you are.
Rune, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I pulled from the bag to test my luck because I had a good feeling about our new party mates. And it was very
Creed is
fitting.
legit protecting Solana.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Orin
He's
is
bodyguarding.
hiding behind
Okay, what did you pull?
If you have it up, look up number 77 and I'll let you figure out how this works.
Okay, can you just private message me because it's gonna take me like an hour to get Enoch's sheet up and then actually look at him.
Okay, I'll just send it to you here.
Please do, because it is a nightmare.
Oh no, the evil laugh.
Why did we trouble?
So,
The
while
evil
you guys are walking and get outside the limits of the city, Enoch is just like, oh my, you know what? I don't know. I don't even, like, I'll say that you did this for the sake of Henna.
He had a good feeling about the new party members, and he decided to test his luck.
Sure,
by
sure.
pulling
You feel like the army of Henna is growing, and therefore, she has to have more acolytes. So you reach into your back, you see Enoch reach into the bag, and as you guys are like taking a break for a minute, just like while on the road, like having what's called critics having some of the cookies, you guys talking to each other, you see him just pull out something from the bag, and 3 grown-ass male hobgoblins fall to the ground and look confused as fuck. What the?
Creed is just
Like,
horrified right now.
Here's what's going on. One of them looks like a chef. The other and the other 2 look like sous chefs, and they're like, "The hell? What are we?"
Henna's gonna just slowly turn to Enoch. And, how many people do you have in there? That's like the 4th those the 3, number 2, 3, and 4 you pulled out of there.
Creed is cussing in
Looks into the
Infernal.
bag, turns it over, like, dumps it out a little bit, nothing happens, and he just, I don't know. Puts it back on his belt.
Creed is legitimately just cussing in Infernal, just like, what? What the fucking hell?
Look at us fully laughing and Creed cursing in Infernal.
Critics will
Who are you
look at
people?
this and
Where are we?
An abyssal. My God, the fuck have I gotten into?
Welcome to my world.
They look confused,
You
like
can't understand what critics just said.
I
It
sure
was an
can
abyssal.
though.
one of them has like a
That's me.
spatula, the other 2 have like paring knives, and they're just like, they got like some stains of like sous vide and wine, and they're like, what happened? We saw a hand reaching out of the pot and drag us all out.
Enoch will kind of approach him. Oh, don't you worry. You're in the presence of the queen right now. It'd be best that you behave.
Roll-
Creed is going
roll an
to
intimidation
walk
check,
over to
Enoch.
Does Enoch still have his bag out?
Yeah,
But it,
like the bag's
Creed
always
is
on.
going to try to reach into the bag.
As you
No.
reach into the bag, you hit the bottom and nothing.
There's nothing in it.
Yeah, just an empty bag.
He's just gonna stop and slowly turn to look at Enoch and is just like, Torek, help me.
Henna's just gonna kind of shrug a little bit and go, when I first met him, he pulled a sleeping woman out of.
You see this look of stress?
Just instant anxiety on Creed's face.
He also once gave me a whole set of magic, but unfortunately taken from.
He's just gonna slowly turn to look at Solana, just like, you were with these people first.
I was with them for like half a day. I don't know.
On a technical level, Creed's been with them longer due to being conscious.
I mean, valid. But he's still looking at Solana because
I
he's
was
not aware of that.
mostly- I was mostly with Leah and that dude.
Did we ever get Gaston back?
No, you didn't.
We
You
did
just
too.
left.
left Gaston.
Well, we're going back anyway, so we'll get him back.
I mean, technically, he's Leah's pet, not any of ours.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, Creed is going to just carefully give Enoch back his bag, go back over to Solana, and just start talking to her in Infernal.
Cool.
And
Hi,
just
buddy.
softly start singing Ode to the Great White Dragon.
Okay.
He's just going like, I need to
Cool.
not think about that.
Can
Enoch instantly fail. I need everybody to roll a wisdom save, but Enoch instantly fails.
A
What do I
wisdom
fail?
save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
We're all rolling wisdom saves?
Everybody except Enoch, he automatically fails.
Ooh.
Willingly.
And you said a save?
Save.
Oh no.
9.
That's not good.
16.
Seriously.
23.
Okay.
At least one of them. Come on. I swear if you say good to know.
Alright.
Look, I've got a +6 to my wisdom save.
Cool.
What is Henna's wisdom save?
Oh no, she didn't have to make the wisdom save.
I got that eerie
Oh, how
feeling.
nice.
Cool.
It has something to do with my new status, doesn't it?
So as she starts playing the song while on the road, Solana, being the only one who failed, you now have the song "Ode to the Great White Dragon" stuck in your head for the next month. Good, congrats.
Oh my god. I like to think we're just talking in Infernal and she's just got it stuck in her head.
Yeah,
now.
like you're talking in Infernal, then out of nowhere you see her start humming it in Infernal.
It's like,
How catchy of a song would you say this is while we're walking along?
You need to
Catchy
write
enough.
the
Catchy.
Ode to the Great White
Sorry, what did critics roll? Yeah, critics. Catchy enough that you almost failed your roll critics because I basically had it so that it would have been that. Sorry, I had it so that the save DC was basically half of her performance check. So critics barely passed.
I ask because if it was catchy enough, I'm gonna bust out my hand drum and join the performance.
Oh, it's very catchy. You can roll your own performance check to see how much you can help in. That's why I had Enoch automatically fail, because it's something from the Queen.
Something from the Queen.
It makes no difference to Enoch whether it's stuck in his head or not.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He'll
Like,
add it to the pile.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, it literally means nothing to Enoch, because he automatically, like, loves everything that the Queen does, so therefore it's stuck in his head forever. What did Oren roll? 16? So yeah, like, Oren's fine. Yeah, Solana's the only one who's now dealing with the fate of having that song stuck in her head. First it was Bora, now it's Solana.
Amy,
so
you have got to
sorry.
write the actual lyrics to that.
I really
catchy.
should. I'm tempted to go on Fiverr
And pay someone
and
to
fully
write it?
write it. Yeah. Like,
That
make
would be the
people-
equivalent of me having people draw up a bunch of y'all's paintings. I just don't have that kind of money.
I mean,
yo, you can pay me.
yeah, I was gonna say...
That is true. That's
Make it easier for me to get to Canada, please.
See,
I was gonna say,
draw
we
you
have at
pictures.
least
I will
3
literally
artists.
write this song if you want me to.
We have at
What
least...
the fuck, Solana?
What up?
No,
You know
it
what's
did it
funny is I literally
did
was
that
just
gif
thinking
twice.
toss a coin to your Witcher. That literally was just playing in my head, and you posted that gif.
Fair.
Welcome.
No, it didn't load properly for me, so I saw 2 hip thrusts, and now it's frozen, and it's like,
Oh,
what
no.
the fuck?
God damn, yes, you throw that back. Yeah. So, yeah. Solana's now dealing with a fate worse than death.
Yeah.
But honestly, even
Don't
though
worry,
you guys,
Creed will continue to speak with her in Infernal to make her
I was gonna say,
think about other things.
okay. Here's the thing: while you guys don't have it stuck in your head for the next month, the song is still very, very good. Like, honestly, one of the best songs you've heard in a very long time.
Bob.
That's the best performance of it I've ever done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That is literally, like, it is on another level.
It's a bop.
It is. The song fucking slaps. Critics critics, you join in with your hand drum, doesn't really do much. Honestly, like, it just sort of adds a little bit of extra depth to the song, but not much.
It's been a while, and I'm trying to remember how to only use 2 hands.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have the 4, right? This guy's self doesn't actually alter your appearance.
No, it doesn't. It just, like, it makes you look different, but your physical appendages are still there and
So
everything.
since I physically still have those 4 arms, the 2 lower arms are just holding my jacket closed as if it's buttoned.
Oh, I see.
So I can look like a normal human.
Mm-hmm.
Half giant, if anything.
Clearly.
Yeah, not human.
Alright.
Just a Goliath.
Mm. So you guys are on the road.
A
I don't know.
fabulous Goliath.
Laney, would Veers have sent a message on the, like, tomorrow for one of them or no?
Yeah, let me send it in the sending zone chat.
No, not right now because the day hasn't changed over. But I just wanted you to, like, think about that until the next day happens.
Well, he's not using a sending stone. He's using the sending
Spell.
spell.
I know.
So can he do it multiple times a day or just once?
He can do it as many times as he has 3rd level spell slots, but I thought you wanted him to keep, like, at least 1 3rd level spell slot prepared.
Yeah, but he has 3 3rd level spell slots right now because he's level 6.
True. Yeah, you can send a second one today if you want to reply to Henna's reply. Yeah, you guys continue on the road, and it's as eventful as, like, 7 very different, slightly chaotic to extremely chaotic individuals can be.
Freed every single fucking hour is going to just continue to talk to Solana, just like, so where are you from? What kind of tiefling are you? Let's just get some information.
Oh.
You're the first tiefling I've seen in months.
Well, you're the first tiefling I've seen in years. So there's that.
Well, I was a pirate. My entire crew were tieflings except for our captain.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually how we got caught. How I came here. Yeah.
What happened to those hobgoblins?
They're sort of just traveling with you. You summoned them in the middle of nowhere. They're like, where are we? Oh, good. We're on the way to Lafayette. Yeah, we're not from there. We're from the Willow Geist Kingdom. And then they're like, great. Now we have to find our way back. We're doomed.
Enoch is going to spend as much time as he has with them to pass on the knowledge of
You have
just everything. Just assume he's telling them everything.
you have 5 days of basically informationally torturing these 3 hobgoblins who seem to be chefs.
Henna's very proud of you, Enoch.
Okay, because I know this is the obvious thing. Henna, roll a performance check at advantage to try and convert them to your acolytes. Like, they're not spending 5 days with you without, god damn it, you fucking monster. Alright, you now have 3 more people who seem to be on the road to worshipping Henna. At the very least, they are very addicted to Ode to the Great White Dragon, and they are now groupies.
You at least have groupies now, so that's an improvement.
Groupies, but, like, it's like a cult of personality level of groupies where they're like, oh my god, she can do no wrong, like, she's so dope, blah blah blah. These are, mind you, these are like the equivalent of like 30-year-old chefs. Like, they have better shit to do with their lives, and now you've turned them onto your music.
And accept
So they're
all
cursed.
followers.
Got it.
And
In a
it's
way,
all
yeah, they're
Hogwarts
cursed.
Her banner.
To be fair, they were cursed the moment that Enoch pulled them out of the bag.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I'll say that the three hobgoblins introduced themselves. One is Bruno, the other is Darso, and the last one is Yokai.
So we're just not gonna talk about him?
We don't talk about Bruno, no.
You're gonna get
No, that's
right.
Creed, remember?
Wow, it's absolutely crazy how a sniper from 5 miles away absolutely took off Orin's head.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
get this reference. I am very worried about it.
Look,
It's not a reference. It was
Creed is
just.
Bruno.
It's not even a reference. It was just me saying like, "Wow, it's absolutely crazy that like, because you said something meta, that or like meta. I was like, oh wow, rocks fall, Orin dies. But in this case, a sniper rifle just took his head off. But no, he's fine. He's fine for now. But yeah.
For now.
What does everybody want to do over the next 5 days traveling with each other? Like, who wants to talk to who outside of Creed, sort of bothering Solana to an extent of asking her questions about everything about her? And I assume...
Yeah, he is horrendously socially awkward, so he is asking a lot of questions.
Oh, God.
You have very sweaty hands.
Explained that she was from a grove of druids that has been destroyed. That she was raised kind of just in the woods. And is looking for some answers to some things.
He would, of course, reciprocate with his own information. He was born in a country that's far away. He was with the pirate crew since he was 14. So that's 18 years out at sea. And he's now in the Mid-Meadow Kingdom. And he's hoping that no one around the ports has his wanted poster.
It's always such a pain having to change to a new secret identity.
Well, I mean, not really. Not for him. This is his third name.
At some point, Hannah's going to want to ask Creed more ways to make money. By any means necessary. She's not above it.
I thought
She would get stories of how when he was in his pirate crew, they were what he referred to as pirate merchants. They would steal from the rich assholes and then sell it back to the people at a moderate price. And then they'd also do pirate things like fucking nuke people.
Ah, yes, the pirate pastime of dropping nukes on your enemies out at sea.
Getting occasional pirate fights.
I would like to
dead
think,
men tell no tales.
I would like to think that Hannah is like hanging off of. She's asking this,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just like, sounds legit.
By the
sounds
way,
like
Hannah,
a
would
plan."
you have tested the strength of your loot while you're traveling throughout the days?
I don't think I want to bitch slap anybody with it right now.
I never said it had to be a person. You could aim for a tree or something.
Okay, that's a good point. I'll bitch slap a tree.
Okay. Yeah, so your loot, at least when you're using bludgeoning damage, basically acts like a sledgehammer to trees.
Ooh, fun.
Those sons of bitches are tall. Your loot don't do big damage to them.
We really are just leaning into the barbarian, huh?
Barbarian, yes.
All she has to do is go beast barbarian, then she goes full feral tiny person. Aim for
No,
kneecaps.
she just needs one level of barbarian so she can rage.
Fair.
oh, here's something.
That's
Orin's
actually 2 levels.
Orin's
No?
gonna-
You get rage at first level, don't you?
do you?
Second.
I thought it was first.
Checking.
It seems like the main. Well, yeah, I guess Uncanny Dodge comes at second level, so it's a
Yeah,
possibility.
I'm pretty sure second.
Yeah, it's first level. I was thinking of Danger Sense.
Mm. But yeah. So you guys travel on the road for the next few days. You know, eventually Veers, I assume, will message either Henna or Leah the remaining 3 days that they're on the road.
The remaining 3 days are filled with Creed's pirate stories and very carefully avoiding talking about his past.
Fair. Yeah. So.
Does Creed still think Orin was just kidnapped?
Possibly.
Probably.
Not at this point.
That's fair.
I mean, he's still got his eye on him. Like, you know, this child is with a bunch of grown adults that are doing all this shit. But, yeah, his focus has entirely shifted to, there is a fellow tiefling I must protect.
Yeah.
Keep protect.
Best friend.
Oh god, I
This
just
is so
realized.
bad.
Outcasts stick together.
No, I just realized what I made Henna. I made her into, like, a cutesy pop, like, K-pop idol.
She's the beginning of baby metal.
Pretty.
Heavy metal? Is that
Oh god.
Yes, it is an actual J-pop. It is a Japanese heavy metal band.
Damn, you learn something new every day.
So yeah, you guys eventually get back to Lafayette. After days of traveling, and your hobgoblin companions, leave your presence, promising to spread the word of how awesome your music is and how great of a person you are, Henna. As you are currently up to 5 acolytes, including Enoch.
Enoch's pretty good at this.
I want to imagine that somehow the dice just keep rolling that exact one where you keep summoning 3 hobgoblins, but they're 3 different hobgoblins each time.
I have 6 acolytes, thanks.
Oh, sorry, 6? Who's the 6th one?
The
Enoch?
dude from the town.
What was that?
The dude that I just saved the town.
Yeah, I know, that's 4 so far, and then there's Enoch, so that's 5. Who's the 6th? Because it's the one dude...
My first ever.
Oh, right, yeah. No, you're right. Sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah.
The one who started it all.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, actually, no, not really, but yeah.
The one who started it all.
Alright, so, yeah, you guys eventually get back to Lafayette, search around. I assume Creed goes immediately to the tavern that, the group was staying at, or sorry, the Braying Mantis, where Azazel left the woman with the room.
Yeah, he's instantly going up to her room again and is just, like, carefully knocking.
Cool. You do that. While that's happening, Enoch, I assume, spell scroll?
Yes.
Okay, what level of spell scroll are you searching for? Or are you looking for a specific spell?
I'm looking for the Find Familiar spell.
Okay. Roll me investigation. What is everybody else doing individually, and or who are they helping if they want to help somebody?
I'm going around selling cookies to try to build up my money again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what? Sure, roll me. I'll say after this, you're out of cookie supplies, so you're gonna have to spend some money to get more supplies. It's not gonna cost too much. They're cookie supplies. It's not gonna cost an arm and a leg. But roll me persuasion check. Critics for that.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna have Orin help.
Nice.
So,
He-
you remember
he
that
doesn't
episode
need
of SpongeBob with the dude who loved chocolate?
chocolate.
Chocolate! Did you say
See, I'm
cookies?
picturing right now because
Cookies!
cookies, they're like addicting.
Yeah, you might have added a little bit of meth into the cookies, so, you know.
So just selling meth cookies.
Either way, one dude really hyped up about the cookies, really energetic and intense about the cookies. buys like the entire batch. Literally beats someone up to get the batch. Like they were about to buy one, and then they're like, "No, you my cookies." he seems to be some kind of like, he seems to be some kind of what's it called, like bugbear with like blue skin, and he seems pretty wild, and he's good, just like almost animated eyes, and just goes after the cookies and just starts nomming on them. Nom 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 nom
How
nom.
much money does he give me for him?
What was that?
How much money does the Cookie Monster give me for him?
Throws you about 7 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
I mean, you gotta remember, a gold piece is like the equivalent of like what, $100, or like, yeah, like $100. Like gold pieces are hard to come by for normal people. So he just threw a ton of money at you and just said mine.
And little does he know that he's eating so much ether.
Yeah. All right.
I've heard of death by chocolate, but not death by cookie.
I think Critics is fine. He doesn't need Orin's help.
I'll be back in a moment. You guys can keep role playing.
And I did basically just sell cocaine cookies.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. What's going on with you guys? I said, what's going on with you guys?
Bring your phone still on. Thanks.
I'm trying to find it. I don't know where it is. Wait, what do you mean? The drill? I don't even remember where we put it or where it was initially. So. Okay. Yeah, I know how it looks like, but I'm trying to find. Okay. Okay. Right.
If you want to go to mass, just go to church.
Massachusetts, darling.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Is it a joke, though?
It was a very half-hearted one. And I'm bored.
That is a very good meme to summarize this party.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my god, it's
very
the future of
recently I
Henna
had
and
a
Leah.
thing.
It's the future of Henna and Leah.
I mean, that is a chance.
Oh, his name is Seer?
Yeah, his name is Seer.
That's precious.
Okay.
I love him so much. This is my little buddy.
Reed has nothing and no one.
I know that. I'm trying to
He
do
has
it.
the most funny name.
I know that.
I love the timing. I love the timing of that. Creed has nothing and no one. I know that.
Well, you know what? He has Solana. at least.
It's true. As long as I can. Holy shit,
I'm
man.
going to be fully honest here. Creed is now getting to the point exactly where I am, where it's like, am I being annoying to this person?
When was it that I gave you back the trust?
No, Selena's like, someone, a friend? A friend? What?
I like that one.
It doesn't want to kill me. What?
What is this?
Okay.
Friend?
Friend? Friend?
Friend?
Hi, friend.
Friend.
Well, your friend is probably gonna get laid real quick.
Nice,
Giggity.
nice. Silly friend.
And the lusty Argonian maid.
Does she
Oh, no.
mind the stink?
She's a lizard folk. Maybe she likes it.
You don't know what she's into?
There's a reason this lizard folk has been sleeping with him. Maybe she just really fucking likes the smell of a terribly disgusting man.
She wants the bee.
Why did I bring
She
this
just
up?
really wants that bee.
She just really wants his dick, yeah.
He rolls a natural 20 every time.
I don't know, maybe. He is a charisma caster.
The better question is,
A lizard folk.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't need to know this information. Oh, that just got so much worse.
Yeah. You shouldn't have asked.
we do try to tell you guys that this party is chaos.
Oh, I know.
I'm well aware.
There is no question
And
about
it's
it.
not all from Enoch.
Somehow. Somehow.
Like, seriously. That was how Rune introduced Creed, is the party literally cock-blocked him.
And he responded by putting a gun in Orin's face.
Yeah, I would assume it was mostly Orin, because he's the one who knocked on the door. The other two, the other three, I don't know if he knew they were there already.
I was told that Creed rolled a natural 20 on perception, so he knew everyone was there.
Damn.
What is his perception?
He didn't use my actual stats.
Because, I mean, that would have had to have him with way over, like, a 9 for stealth.
Oh no. Like, Rune was the one who rolled it.
I only say that because Drengar got a nat 20 on his stealth, if I remember right, which means it was a 28. Semantics of that aside, I still cut his ear open with a hand axe. Oh, right, Henna has a hand axe, too.
Yeah. Creed's right ear just has a big old fucking gash in it.
I mean, he said you healed it with magic, so it just has, like, a light scar.
No, I didn't. I purposefully did not heal that until later that night.
No, he's just
Creed was like, oh, a new scar. Yay.
New scar. Excuse me.
Henna, when are you gonna kill things with your hand axe? Make Drengar proud.
I mean, Drengar proud.
Okay.
Oh god, that's almost like a battle axe for you at this point.
That's a good point. I should equip that. But yes, Creed is probably gonna, like, get laid real quick.
I mean, whatever floats his stick, man.
Ooh, chip. What
I
kind?
want chips. I want food.
Go get food.
I need to take a shower.
I kinda want food, too.
Were you not here when I said that Creed's favorite form to take is actually Tabaxi? Yeah.
We promise it's
Man's a
not foreshadowing.
fucking furry.
Yes, Creed is a fucking furry.
It would have been better if he took the form of a raccoon.
I mean, Selena can wild shape, so she's not judging.
Yeah,
it's more of a
the
preference
thing is, he
for
wasn't
a
aware that you're a druid. He entirely was just, like, awkward, like, this isn't my favorite form. I like being a Tabaxi.
Damn, he really is a furry.
He is.
It's almost like it's foreshadowing.
Creed gets
Oh my
resurrected.
god, is Creed gonna get with Solana?
You play a dangerous game of cat and mouse.
Literally.
The most dangerous game.
Most dangerous game, a tiefling's dick.
A tiefling and a tiefling.
I mean, purely for grins and giggles, I would like to throw out, since our wonderful bard has mentioned that's the straightest thing, and a complete shock and awe twist, if I have to bring in the unnamed monstrosity, he is pansexual.
That's not really
Wait,
too much of a
Pan?
twist.
Selena absolutely is, so.
I mean, it's more of a plot twist, as in me is playing the pansexual person.
I mean, fair.
Fair?
I guess.
I mean, I started making my backup Twilight Cleric, and I plan to make them Ace.
Nice.
See, guys, we need to have the slutty cleric around.
That's clearly the peace domain cleric's job, or the war domain, who knows.
Oh, so Veers is the slutty cleric. Got it.
No! Veers, no!
And your response, lady?
Lady?
It is being typed.
Understandable.
That's fair.
I just had to throw the shade.
But every other one of Laney's clerics, because apparently Laney exclusively plays clerics, clearly they're all part of the slutty cleric club.
They're the oath of throwing
Able
it
life
back.
to the slutty cleric.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm just saying? There's gotta be a domain of getting some. Of getting some.
Of disconnections.
Of getting some.
I mean, anybody can be horny.
Yeah, but
Be
can
oath-
your
you can be
hor-
forsworn to a goddess of love.
I was gonna say, but is your horniness fueled by a deity?
And then there could always just be a paladin, the oath of throwing it back.
Look, don't tempt me. I will make an Oath of Throwing It Back paladin.
If you make an oath of throwing it back paladin and it bumps into the unnamed monstrosity, they will either be besties or other shenanigans will happen, and I don't know how you'd handle that.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No.
I love it.
That
It's
is really
amazing.
good. It is really good, though.
How long is it gonna take?
It takes
I
so
mean-
goddamn long.
With my level of skill, probably a little bit, just because I'm not very good at this. But
Don't worry, I can relate to you. Like,
It's
if you're
just
animating
Blender.
it too,
I have no clue. I haven't really thought that far ahead, especially with the clear physics and everything. I don't know how well an animation would render, but I haven't.
I can
I barely
experiment.
started this, so
yeah, you've made some good progress for barely starting. I've gotten good at cramming things like this into a short time frame. For even remotely close to where you're at takes about 2 months.
this is kind of a hobby for me at the moment. So
Yeah, it's what I'm in college for.
I want to start sewing.
So do it.
I need money.
No, you don't. Pull the threads from other clothes.
Sewing can be a very expensive hobby as someone who makes costumes.
And then if you market to all the wonderful cosplayers out there to do sewing for them, you can make a pretty penny.
You can, but boy howdy are they particular.
This is also true.
I say that as a cosplayer who is particular about what I make myself, let alone that's why I don't sell stuff.
Or you could also sell things to drag queens. They use lots of homemade outfits.
That's true, they also do.
I was thinking more plushies.
Oh yeah, those are very marketable actually.
Don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
No, see,
No.
what you do is you need to start making plushies of the party.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yo, custom
Just
D&D
judging
plu-
off
I would
the-
buy
Yes,
custom D&D plushies. I would buy plushies of all my characters.
there it is.
There's your business plan. Here we go.
A little Veers doll.
Aw.
Right? I want a little Aspen doll so bad. Granted, I could take almost any Elsa doll and make it into Aspen, but like, we're not talking about that.
I mean, Halfling could do that too. Halfling knows how to remodel dolls.
I'm not good at it though.
It comes up
Says
because
the person who is like an amazing artist. I'm
Yeah,
not
but there's
good
a
at it.
difference.
You're being screamed at. I want a little Veers plushie doll so fucking bad. Demands have been made of you.
demands have been made. It
Well, you
comes up
give the
because
people what
when
they
I was
want.
Make plushies. If you don't, I will.
Do
And
it.
Henna is also saying, give me a henna.
Well, a henna plushie would have to be so small to be in scale with everyone else. The tiniest little henna doll.
A life-sized henna doll.
Staff our secrets into existence. Yes.
I mean, that is how you make a felt plushie, though, is you literally stab
Oh yeah,
the
no,
felt
you
into
literally
existence.
stand it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just sewing. In general, it's just stabbing. I did see there was a cross stitch pattern, like a D&D character cross stitch pattern. I could definitely do that.
The question is, which of my characters would you use to complete the party? If you bring the party to life,
Well, that's also
which
the
version
question
of me?
of what the fuck do we do for Enoch?
It's your
Enoch
favorite
gets
Enoch
Buttermilk.
and go for it.
But yeah, honestly, Butternut is probably the best way to go because that's the only time he's been in a consistent form.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's been that once for a little bit.
But yeah, but it's the
I really hate to say it, but someone has to do some amount of bludgeoning damage to Orin before he gets to go away.
No, I like the idea of him showing up with the other party and then no one knowing why the fuck he turned into butter.
I've already
Like, literally, before he goes anywhere, someone has to do even 1 point of bludgeoning damage to him, so he gets turned into Butter Orin right as he bamps away.
right as he goes away.
That would be really funny. He just shows up.
I mean,
somewhere and
Dringer is
goes-
pretty plushieable.
I would hug a plushie.
I think
of
a Dringer plushie
Yeah.
would be cute. I
A
like
big
that.
ol' a
Like-
little Viking plushie, dude. Yeah.
Exactly.
If Air Genasi hair goes into mist, what does Dream Genasi hair go into?
He literally just looks like a paler version of an elf. His eyes, depending upon the depiction of a Kalashtar, his eyes could have like more of a violet quality. But for all intents and purposes, he just looks like an elf.
Yeah, just because of Hollow Knight, I'm imagining like his hair would end in those, fade into those the dream circles. Do Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
Okay, here, let me find an image of like the.
True, you really haven't seen the Rengar except the crossover.
Very
Like
true.
all those
That's more like
circles,
what I
like
s-
they just fade into those.
Like that one in the bottom right corner, that's kind of more like what I saw as the striations in his and his iris.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, here's a better one. That's copy image. The stuff you can dream nail in Hollow Knight just has a bunch of those dream circles around them to signify it's something dreamable. And yeah. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation, I suppose. Yes, Lainey?
Okay. I would sell my fucking soul for an Azazel plushie.
Oh, you would. That's
You would.
true. I thought you were gonna say Fierce, and then you said Azazel. I'm like, yeah, correct.
That
I would
tracks.
See, I
You
like how
have
you
no
said
idea.
that
I would
adorable.
go into debt for that.
Zane, I love how you send that adorable stabbing things into existence when you have actual proof of things you've stabbed into existence.
I know, but like I needed a gift.
It's very cute.
I made my
You
first
also
tiefling
haven't done that
character.
in a while.
Yeah, I mean I still know how to do it, but there is a good chance I will stab my fingers.
I was literally just thinking, let's count how many times you stab your damn self doing it.
At least it would help with the depression.
Stabbing yourself?
You're not.
Yes.
Not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Rain.
It is very sad, but yes, when I accidentally stab myself, I feel better.
This is not
Do you
healthy.
feel better or do you feel horny? Because there's a difference there.
No, I feel happier.
Alright, so you're in your emo phase. Well, the demand has been made. Who's going to make the plushie, or would you mind if it was a felt mini?
I mean, I could make a felt mini.
I'm fully expecting to see Por qué no los dos? Yep, there it is.
Right?
Por qué no, por
I was
qué no
like,
los
each of
dos?
us. See, what needs to happen is each of us, in whatever way we can, need to make our renditions of the party.
We should do.
That is
this.
gonna take me so damn long.
Because I can I'll cross stitch the party.
I will crochet
Yes.
little plushes. It's gonna take me 1,000 years, but I will do it.
Like, I could probably get Azazel done in, like, a single day if I have the right colors.
Just doing the party members to get it to where it is even remotely close to humanoid and even looking okay will take me from a bare box. Let's see, we've got 6 members. For one of them, I have to include Taw. I have to include a tiny spider.
You don't have to.
Not even including equipment.
A spider wouldn't even fit in a single stick. So no spider. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't. We can just assume it's in her mouth. Spider.
Okay, so we can remove that. That's still at least 8 that I have to bring up from a box. Each one taking for a good one 3 months. It's going to take me literal years to build this by myself.
Are you talking like 3D character renders? Similar to what
Yeah.
I'm doing here?
Similar to what you're doing, but from literally just a box model. I'd need a T-pose concept sketch just so I could even get it even remotely close.
I mean, if you're wanting to do like a full animation style thing, yeah, but if you just sculpted it out, it just
I'm
takes me like an
literally talking
afternoon
about-
to sculpt that something out a little bit, even if it's terrible.
Yes, but I meant like to a good quality. It would take me like 3 months. And then I also have to deal with school stuff, and I have to deal with trying to get back in the military. It'll take me literal years to get the full party. It's like my day is... I will do most of my schoolwork on Mondays, or I'll take Mondays off and get it mostly done on Tuesdays, so that's still a full day of school and school only. Then I also will be doing at least an hour of running Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Then I do muscle failures on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I attempt to gather all my paperwork on all of the other days, which includes calling people, trying to drag up everything. There's just so much on my plate. I mean, I'd be more than happy to do it. It's just, they will not look pretty. If you don't mind that they don't look pretty, I would be more than happy to do it.
I'm not going to guarantee anything I make would look pretty.
At some point, I was going to try and do the party in some rendition of deer, just basic sculpts, just because I could. And they will not be pretty, because I am no artist.
I'm also thinking of using things like Maya, Mudbox. I haven't tried to build anything in Blender, so that might Blender might actually even be more creator-friendly with the way I understand things than those two. Those are just the ones I'm used to because that's what I have to use for school.
Yeah, I gotcha. I don't know. I found it to be super easy. And it's free. That's the best part about it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm okay with using these programs I have to use for school. They are the best four-letter word.
It might be, but I don't know. Like, we'll have to see if it lingers tomorrow, if it does and stuff, it's something else. It might also be the, what do you think? No, it wouldn't be that.
Della, you are being so pitiful right now. My dog's literally bringing me toys to throw.
Good doggo. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Nightmarish lead, if I remember correctly, Enoch, what you're looking for the Find Familiar. What do you roll for your investigation? 11?
11.
Okay, with your investigation, you do find someone who knows the Find Familiar spell, like apprentice wizard who's just sort of in the city for now. They're willing to, give you or at least give you a copy of it for about 50 gold.
Okay.
Wait.
Enoch will do it.
Yeah, 50 gold. So yeah, okay, sure. You pay 50 gold and over about like half an hour later, you get a copy of the Find Familiar spell.
It's all coming together.
Amazing. Okay, and you still have your little cookie buddy. What's Orin doing? Because if I remember correctly, Critics is selling out crack cookies. What about Henna?
Henna probably tagged along with Enoch.
Okay. With Enoch. All right. I mean, if you want, you can try and help him out.
Yeah, let me do that.
Sure. Roll me persuasion check to try and bring the price down.
Oh, 25.
Oh wow, girl. Yeah. 30 gold.
Oh, but it's mighty nice of you.
You have very pretty hair.
Of course she does. This is the queen you're speaking to.
My. Yeah.
You can come in with the big one, actually?
Okay, I'm coming in a minute. My mother says that all women are queens. Rah! And then he just sort of like scurries off, embarrassed.
If she breathes.
She's a thought.
God.
And now we've gone to people simping for Henna.
Honestly,
Enoch's been doing since the moment he came here.
I'm more surprised it took this long.
I the only one who can't hear anything, or
No.
It's gone really
Okay.
quiet.
He just got something.
I think he got summoned.
Yeah.
Of silence. Quick pop quiz for everybody. What is the music of life?
Silence.
Ah, good.
Isn't that the Oblivion code to
Yes.
the Dark Brotherhood? Okay.
Yes.
Thought that sounded familiar.
Sorry, I was told not to run away from pretty girls. Would you like to go on a date with me?
What?
Like I said, we are too simping for henna.
Henna's just gonna stare blank, man. And then she's gonna be like, if I do, how much more down can you bring the price for my friend here?
I'll make you free.
Free?
Free, sir.
Absolutely, you have a deal.
Hooray! I'll see you at the Hopping Frog at 8. Bye, Bridley. What's your name?
You're about to destroy this man's life, aren't you?
It'd be so much
Not
funnier
even
if
gonna
I had been
deny
there
it.
with them.
Oh my god.
I
Did he already
gotta-
give us the scroll, too?
Oh yeah, he gave you the scroll preemptively.
Okay.
He is taking you at your word because you rolled a 25 persuasion.
Damn. Well, I guess I should show up. Just to be nice.
I guess.
Ghost him.
Zane in the background. Do it. Ghost him.
Damn it.
What? Y'all heard the sarcasm in that?
After he leaves, Henna's gonna turn to Enoch. Where's that place he wanted to meet me?
I like how we literally asked, what's your name? And then you just sort of said nothing until he left. And then you're like, wait, where did he want to meet again?
I accomplished my mission. I got Enoch's scroll.
So, Enoch, through the power,
If
through
you
the
ask for that, Enoch will just kind of think, oh, I think he said something about, Griffin's eye.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So you go over to the Griffin's eye, and no, okay. You do. Yeah, you do end up getting the spell scroll, so now you have a spell scroll of Find Familiar. What's Solana up to?
After doing that with Enoch, I'm probably gonna go try and find like a tavern where I can...
That's how he's okay.
Is Zally's?
Yeah. Sorry, what's Solana up to? Okay, Rose is dead. What is anybody else up to besides crack cookies?
Sorry. Amy had been talking, so I assumed that Amy was cooking. But, oh boy, that's a great question, because her buddy's gone.
Yeah, I mean, you could go with your buddy, but I don't know if Solana had plans of doing anything, buying anything, trying to make money.
You know...
There's also a chance her buddy's gonna get laid.
Yeah, she doesn't want to interrupt that. she sure could use making some money. Oh, I need to.
Real question is, how are you gonna make money?
That's a great question. So she might go try to find. Also, might go try to find a tavern to see if there's like postings.
Sure. Going to the tavern, there's postings for a catwalker, a ventriloquist, a mime, a brothel worker, and a latrine scrubber.
Boy.
All very appealing options.
Yeah, great options. All good things. She might just hang out there for a little bit and see if anyone else shows up and if they have any ideas. Because boy, she doesn't want to do any of those jobs, but also she has zero money, so she really needs to make some money.
Okay.
After doing the thing with Enoch, Hannah probably would head over to a tavern or something like that to talk to general things.
Oh, Magnus, that's a dope inkwell.
Hold on, I just finished the full thing. I'm about to send it.
Full send.
Solana. Wait, I missed a lot. Solana's a furry?
All I said is Solana can turn into animals. That's all I said. The stuff was taken by other people.
Okay, fair. They are druids, so yeah. For a second I thought, like, while I was gone, you confirmed Solana as a furry, and I'm like, god damn.
Well, I mean, it started because I brought up, once again, Creed's favorite disguise to take is actually a tabaxi. So they were screaming furry at that, and then Solana was like, I can turn into animals.
The furry duo.
Yes.
We are fated to have our tieflings be together somehow.
God. But yeah. So where's Solana waiting?
In the tavern. She would assume people would conjugate there eventually.
Sure. Creed, you get to the room. She's there. She hungry. Nah, she horny. So yeah.
So she's thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna walk in her room and just be like, "Oh, sorry, that took longer than expected."
She just sort of drags you into the. She just drags you into the room without saying a word, and I don't know.
Okay.
Instigates what comes next.
Okay.
Does Creed reciprocate?
Yep.
Okay. He's getting it. He's getting a late payment.
It's Creed getting his dick wet.
Right. Creed getting laid. Solana waiting. Eventually, like an hour and a half later, I assume Henna and Enoch show up. What was Orin doing during this time? Well, Orin's dead.
I don't even like.
No, he's just traumatized.
Yeah.
We totally.
He somehow caught wind of what is going on in Creed's private room.
He actually ended up sneaking into the room trying to surprise Creed by like doing a prank, and then he just stuck there and he ends up hearing all the sounds and he's like, no.
No.
No, I can see it now. The lusty Argonian maid actually thought that Orin was originally Creed and just drags him in, sees it's the wrong person. And Creed's not far behind him, so she just shoves him in the closet.
What?
And then all you hear is R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet playing.
Why is this the fate I'll give him?
Nah, don't worry.
You were taking a little
No, don't.
So we came up with scenarios.
we created a headcanon while you were paused.
Well, see, I was gonna have him help Critics with the cookies, but Critics didn't need help with the cookies.
I mean, you can still have him spiritually help with the cookies by being there.
You could help him go
You
shopping.
could, and
for
that would
ingredients.
probably be your safest place to hide.
Unless you want to just stay at the tavern with Solana and talk to her. Is that?
Yeah, I'm just
You're
trying
getting
to figure
TV?
out which TV to take out.
Go for the one in Ellie's room.
Yeah, that might be easy.
I was gonna say that's the easiest. It already has the legs and everything. How about that?
I guess he would have got with critics until he ran out of cookies and then just.
All right, cool. Crack cookies away. All right, so yeah, you guys do that. You guys are selling for like 3 hours. So yeah, you make about 7 gold. I don't know if you're gonna try getting supplies afterwards, critics, since you're out of cookies and all baking material.
Yeah, I probably would have to look for some more baking materials.
Sure. Also, for the sake of it, fuck it. I'll say you have a portable easy bake oven.
See, I did get the easy bake oven.
Oh wait, I forgot you asked for that. I don't even care anymore.
He got the Eva bake oven.
You got an easy bake oven in the shape of like a witch's head.
It fits the aesthetic.
It does. But yeah, so you guys are doing that. It doesn't take long to find baking supplies, whatever. You guys are gonna spend like 4.5 hours out doing all that. Henna and Enoch, do you guys head back to the tavern after your like hour of eventually getting that like hour and a half of getting that? Jesus Christ. Why Zane? Yeah.
I couldn't find anything good under Scaly.
Yeah, Henna and Enoch, do you guys head back to the tavern after getting the spell scroll for free?
Mm-hmm.
Enoch's just following Henna at this point. He has what he needs.
Okay. So you guys go back to the tavern and see Solana there sitting alone.
I would like to, for like a bartender or someone who lives in this town and would be centered around gossip and such. would
I mean,
have
yeah, the
all of it.
bartender might know something.
All right, so I'm gonna go up to the bartender and just like, would you know of any work in the area or any workers that might need investigating, that kind of thing?
In terms of work, he tells you about all the jobs that Solana was offered. So unless Hannah wants to work as either catwalker, a brothel worker, a latrine scrubber, so on and so forth, then nothing entirely appealing.
What about any rumors that might be interesting to investigate or anything like that?
You know what?
No,
I'm gonna do
job.
something. Hannah, roll me a 1d8. You rolled a 5. All right, roll me a 1d6.
That's a 1.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
That's a 4.
Now roll me a d20.
$11.
Okay.
8, 1, 4, 11.
The bartender says, truthfully, there seems to be some kind of, I saw something on the quest board in the center of town not too long ago. Seems like some kind of hoity-toity mage over in Hamor wants something collected from something that lives over in the Endless Breath Peaks. Willing to pay pretty good money, somewhere around the 5,000 gold range if collected. If I remember.
Fascinating.
Sorry, what's that?
I said fascinating.
Yeah. Apparently, the thing that needs to be collected is supposed to be collected from some kind of really dangerous creature. Not many have, taken it up. It was posted maybe a few months ago. Now I need you to roll me the exact same like D8, D6, D4, and D20 thing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 3, 4, 10.
All right. Besides that, between you and me, a lot of people around the city have been getting a little restless with the crown, especially after everything that happened with the Night of a Thousand Flames. There have been going on about the stuff that's been happening over in the Willowgas Kingdom and talk of revolution. Apparently they need someone to deliver something over towards Flat Gardens. Now I don't have pointed this either way. I'm just talking about what I've been hearing. You'll have to actually be the ones to find them, but yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for your help. And I'm gonna tip him like 2 gold pieces.
Out of kind of you. You're now one of my favorite patrons. Gives you like this Goliath dude gives you this broad smile.
And keep me in mind next time around if there's anything interesting that I might want to know.
I will, if you mind giving me your name, that'd be a lot easier.
Yes, absolutely. Like, she definitely introduced herself at the beginning. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Oh man, if you ever want to do business with somebody who needs it, from what I can tell, you're a bard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a brother over in Vayfront, Zyrox, who might need a bit of a hand at his bar, like from time to time, to spice things up entertainment wise. If you ever find yourself in the area, then absolutely look him up.
Fantastic. Thank you for.
I'll be honest, it shouldn't be too hard to recognize him. He's a little bit of a little bit of a runt in the family. Short stack like you.
Okay.
Would this be someone Orin knows? And is he close enough to overhear this?
Orin, you probably would because there's only like one tavern in Zyrox. And 2, you did sort of see him throw Azazel out on his ass last time you were in town.
Oh yeah. Okay. Has Orin met this guy before? Have they has he gone to visit Zyrox? You said brother.
You're not here, so you don't know.
Wait, wasn't he there?
You never actually
you're
went
with
into
me,
the
that is
tavern.
Henna.
I thought we'd walked in.
Nope, you went straight with Critics. I asked, as you guys get into town, what did you want to do? Critics wanted to go sell cocaine cookies, and you agreed to go help him.
Yeah, I thought after. Never mind then. Okay, never mind.
I went to go get more supplies because I ran out of cookies.
Ah, crap, I forgot. I forgot I have the protection squad leader in the chat. Nobody!
Someone in Orin's hometown.
Oh no.
Yes, his hometown of Horatius. But yeah, so... but yeah, so... just all the people.
What?
Hey, Lana.
What?
I mean,
Wow.
I did say that was a potential possibility, but
God, I mean, they'd have to at least be in the same room. They're not even near each other right now.
where was the first location that he mentioned to me?
You know what? Fair enough. You know, Alana did sort of catch us with that one. A series of unfortunate statements led to that conclusion. Oh, that is far too entertaining.
Where was the first location the bartender told me?
He told you that there was a quest board, center of town that had a quest from, like, some kind of mage in Highmore, to go collect something from a creature that lives within the Endless Breath Peaks.
Okay. Henna's probably going to go for that now.
Alright. So you're gonna head over there. Do you acknowledge Solana in any way, or do you just walk away?
Oh no, definitely. She'd like wave.
Alright, Solana, you see the woman who keeps changing form every time you see her. In the same form for the first time.
changed.
In the first time. Yeah, for the first time. In the same form. And then you see the Bunny Man still. Is he still Bunny Man?
Until I cast another spell, we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Any luck? I don't know exactly what, besides Fade is upstairs somewhere. I don't know.
We're going to go look for the quest board in the center of town if you want to come.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. I definitely need to find a way to earn some coin.
Henna's gonna like conspiratorially lean in and go, I heard there's a quest that has a lot of money on there. Like he said something like 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah, from a mage in Highmore. Collect something, so I want to go check it out.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely go check that out with you.
So off we go. I assume Enoch's accompanying.
That'll probably be a fair assumption. It's Enoch.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you guys go and do that. Creed is currently on round 3.
He's on round 3, is that what you just said?
Yeah?
Okay, I forgot I was muted. You said that, and I just said, "Oh fuck." I'm gonna go back to eating my sprinkles raw.
You are eating sprinkles raw. That is
You're
what
in the
you
next
tried
room
to
over.
say.
You can stop this.
I mean, yeah, like, probably after round 2, he's like, okay, I need a break.
Yeah, no, you're at least round 3.
Yeah. He's gonna get through round 3 and is like, okay, I
Roll me
need a break.
roll me a con save, Creed.
Oh, fuck.
The lusty Argonian maid was deprived for too long.
Am I gonna be exhausted?
The Lusty Argonian maid might be a sex freak.
Roll, you stupid bitch. 13.
13. You managed to keep your soul inside of your body, and you make sure your dick doesn't go raw. So yeah.
Question: he wouldn't be able to tell.
Jesus. At the very least, you avoid complete exhaustion and pain, so you get through it, and oh my god, I'm blanking out on the race because we've been going with the Lusty Argonian maid thing. The lizard folk woman lets you go and asks you when you guys are going to be leaving to head towards Honfleur.
Let me, see if my friends need to stay for any reason. I'll be back. But I need fluids. And he's gonna go downstairs.
Cool.
I
You
need
go.
fluid.
You go downstairs. Nobody's there.
Awesome. He's gonna go to the bar and say, I would like some water, please.
Yeah, she's been running through the other patrons here. Apparently, she's been requesting. Yeah. This one's on the house and just like pushes you 2 pitchers of water.
He thanks you and just starts drinking. I wasn't gone for that long. What the fuck?
You were gone for like a week.
I know, but that's not that long.
Fair.
This is also coming from an asexual.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Creed's not asexual.
He is not, but I have no reference. I get horny every 2 months.
Fair.
I don't understand normal people's sex drive.
Understandable. Okay. So yeah, you guys.
Nobody in this household is normal.
Nobody in this party is normal.
At this point, all we've learned is that Henna's only willing to have sex out of spite.
Henna is just spite.
Look, she's now become lower to the ground, therefore she's closer to hell.
Closer to your kneecaps, okay?
She's at the perfect angle to bite him in the dick.
Fun. So yeah, you guys make your way toward, like, at least the 3 of you who went out to go towards the quest board, and heads over there. And on the quest board it says, with on a torn, like somewhat torn piece of paper, but enough to see what's going on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I realize it's hitting that % where it's gonna start getting crackly if I don't start charging it.
Now he's gone.
Okay, I'm just sitting here eating my sprinkles, so if you can hear me crunching, just let me know.
Crunch. I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all.
All right. So,
I'm surprised.
as you guys get to the quest board and find the quest, it says, to any who may brave extreme dangers, I would very much appreciate it if you could go into the Endless Breath Peaks and find the the treasure that the mechanical snake is guarding, and retrieve it for me. It may come with many magical perils or physical ones. Whoever brings me proof of the mechanical snake's demise and what it was guarding will be rewarded 5,000 gold pieces. From Grand Magus Leah Silverbraid.
Interesting.
Which I'll say Henna can roll a history check.
I can roll a what?
History!
That ain't gonna do much.
Who the fuck is this person?
Just go, okay. I mean, I'm gonna take the notice with me, because I'll be like, yeah, let's do this. That's a lot of gold. I'm sure we can do it.
I mean, the resident murder hobo wouldn't mind participating.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
At least he didn't accuse me of it this time.
So, with a quest in hand that will clearly never fail, what do you all want to...
Definitely gonna do this quest, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish this quest and get paid for it.
Yeah, you guys are clearly going to complete from one end of the quest to the other.
Hell yeah.
Matter will have Enoch happen, and we'll skip all of the interim, and we'll still complete the quest.
Clearly. So yeah, what what are the three of you doing after getting the note or the quest?
I guess we should go back to the tavern. See if we
Right
can
now,
meet
me
up
as the
with
player, I'm wondering, did that witch that got cursed by Enoch finally die?
You don't know. Maybe she's been spending hella money since then.
I'm sure that poor little dwarf is dead.
Well, to be fair, the dwarf and the gnome were both nobles, so maybe they could get away with it.
I mean, at some
What if
certain
she-
point, they're gonna run out of gold.
Yeah.
What if she found the loophole and just like gave 100 gold to her friend and they gave it back and they just had to do that every day?
Maybe, maybe
That is
not.
still annoyingly inconvenient.
Until someone steals their gold.
So yeah, the three of you make your way back to the tavern.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys get there, you wait around for the others to return, and eventually Creed comes back after round 5. His eyes sunken in a bit. Wobbly kneed.
Reed, are you okay?
I had almost every fluid in my dick rubbed out of me.
Sounds like a party.
At this point,
Can I
Creed.
say at that point that Selena had gotten herself a drink and she just spat out her drink?
Yeah, Solana, like, as you're getting the drink and you're going to the table with everyone, you just walk in on that part specifically. What's it called? As this is conversation going on, and after Creed says that, walking into the tavern is Critics and Orin.
So, because this is owned by a Goliath, am I having to stoop to get through the door?
I mean, it's built for like a medium-sized creature, so no.
Okay, so it's like just uncomfortably close to the top of my head. Got it.
I mean, you're about as tall as like most Goliaths are. Or sorry, a little taller, but still.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the meme that the halfling posted.
No, I figured. But yeah, you guys walk in and Creed does not look good. Creed looks like he's had a lack of sleep for the last 3 days.
Creed, at this point, is just kind of mumbling, like, I was gone for an entire week. I don't know. I thought she would be mad at me, not just instantly pull me into that. He's, like, mildly traumatized.
I would like to cook Creed a protein bar.
I would appreciate that.
No. What happens is you end up baking a peanut butter cookie for Creed.
He happily
I
takes
am
it.
baking Creed a special peanut butter cookie.
All right, Creed, roll me an addiction check. No, it's fine. It's fine.
He will happily take it and just nibble on it while he's also still, like, drinking all his water. But he is, like, fully thinking right now, I need a bath.
So that's how we get him in the bath.
So,
I-
you guys all
Critics will
together.
Look at Creed. You smell very strongly of pheromones. May I?
He's looking at you very much. Please don't touch me.
I need not touch you, darling. I just want to help make you not smell of reptile.
Smell of
Sure.
I cast Prestidigitation and I clean Creed.
Cool. Creed.
lead.
Creed. You no longer smell terrible, but you sort of just don't smell at all because it cleans him, but it doesn't necessarily make him smell good because of like, that kind of cleaning. So you don't smell terrible, and you're a lot less filthy. That's about it.
Oh, really want a bath.
Understandable, darling.
So,
but now you
guys,
don't
remember how
wear
we were
noses.
talking about the cottage by the lake? Like, that's a legitimate question.
Huh?
Remember how we were joking about that thing of the cottage by the lake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Toronto couple loses $425,000 after their cottage is destroyed in suspected arson.
Okay. Looks like that land is open. Let's
I mean,
pool all our
technically,
resources
Elwood
together.
bought your discount.
So yeah, would Creed know where the bathhouse is?
Asking around, it doesn't take too long. Yeah, you find it.
Yeah, he's gonna just like look at Solana and be like, I'm gonna go take a bath. If you need me, I'll be over there. He's just gonna go walk to the bathhouse.
Cool. While he does that, I assume Henna and Co fill in the rest of the group about the job.
Yeah, she would definitely be very excited.
Okay. Well, you guys have been presented with a possible job opportunity that will lend a decent amount of money.
Enoch, do not paint.
Or go in the bag.
You're not there.
Not yet. Not yet, anyway.
Don't worry.
No, Creed doesn't even know the bad part of the bag. He's only seen it a few times.
So far, all I've done is pull out some hobgoblins, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's not like weird, you know?
I mean,
It's pretty weird.
He still didn't trust Orin's reaction.
You mean
Hiding
behind my ankle?
Yeah. It's like, there's something wrong with that bag.
I mean,
There's something wrong with the one holding the bag, too.
there's also the fact that the only person who's actually calling Enoch is Henna. So, that should be telling.
Sure.